whoops. I forgot to hit the
What
intro.
was that?
I forgot to hit the intro because I was busy writing the thing, but we're gonna have a new intro soon anyway. So that was my bad, guys. Sorry about that. Though it's funny thinking about like what's gonna be like the video, like the play for VT. I'm like, just use us hiring James Franklin. There's no good play.
Oh,
for
I totally forgot about getting a play for that.
Yeah, we need to like suggest one. Like, I don't have one. Neither of us have one. Both of our teams sucked this year.
Well, I mean, like they sucked last year, and then we both fired our coaches, and now like none of the team's still there. Like it's all gone. It's all.
I mean, and also like
they took it out.
And this season is just so out of my head. I can't even remember like any good moments or good plays. You know what I mean? Because it was such a bad season. So, but anyway, guys, welcome to. We're finally here. First round in the NFL draft 2026 coming from Josh's teams, favorite NFL teams, city, Pittsburgh. He is a Steelers fan, so he'll be enjoying this. Of course, I'm your host, Connor. Let's be frank, Lynn Doherty. And of course, we have Josh. I don't know anything. I don't know nothing. Bryant.
I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing. Ryan will join us later. His daughter is at soccer practice right now. He said he'll join us probably in about an hour or so.
He's being a good dad.
He's being a good dad. And then Lucas might be able to join us. He said he's having some technical issues or something. So we shall see. But this shall be interesting. Where's Powder? Oh yeah, so yeah, he's being a good dad. So yeah, he's just being a good dad.
Got it. Ricardo got it.
So this will be interesting. Obviously we have. Do I not have? Why is the ticker not going? Let me.
I don't know what the ticker. There we go.
So
top 5 picks.
No, well, I was starting to type it. I didn't have enough time, but to it, and it's nice and slow too. So
that's good.
So obviously I put in, the picks and stuff. So it's Browns. 7 is Commanders.
I'll tell you what's going to throw a monkey wrench into all of that is when trades happen.
Oh no, exactly. We'll have to be diligent. What was it? Veach for the Chiefs said he expects a bunch of trades in the first round.
Yeah.
I don't know if I expect that.
I'm not sure if Pittsburgh will make any moves. I mean, under Tomlin, it was always just, we'll fight for our 3rd and 4th round pick guys, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what this new coaching staff is. Obviously, we need a quarterback. Pittsburgh needs a quarterback that they're going to be.
You trade up into the top 16 to get Ty Simpson.
No. No. But
I would laugh at that.
Yeah. So, you know what? That would be what?
So one thing to remember for everybody watching, new this year, it's no longer 10 minutes per first round pick. It is now 8 minutes because the first round it used to be 12 like a decade plus ago. Then it was 10. Now they brought it down to 8. It's because obviously the first round took forever. Even at 10 minutes, I think last year it was 3 hours more, at least 3.5. So at that pace, obviously once the pick is in, the time for the next team starts as well. So hopefully this will help flow it a little bit quicker. So that's just something to keep in mind. Oh, so the stadium is right. Oh, they have it right by the stadium. That makes sense.
Yeah, the stadium is right by the river.
Well, yeah, but like they have it like with the stadium directly behind them, not like with the the stage is like the rivers to their to like the fans' lefts. You know what I mean?
Okay, so they're facing
towards the stadium.
West southwest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the sunset's going to be caught going down as they're making picks. So that'll be nice.
Yeah, so this will be interesting. I wonder, because there's been a bunch of talk about Arvell Reese, David Bailey, like what's going to happen there.
Uh-huh.
Like I wonder if any of the teams that have because there's 6 teams that have 2 picks. and the Giants, Jets, Cowboys, Chiefs, I think Dolphins, and there's a sixth team I can't remember. But I'm wondering if like the Chiefs or the Cowboys are going to be aggressive and try and trade up, maybe just to really get one of those good defensive players, or if maybe the Cowboys at least will do that. Oh, that's a cool shot. It'll definitely be interesting. What happens, because you weren't here when we did our when we did our mock draft. Like, what do you hope the Steelers do?
So I kind of hope. Hold on a second. Let me get the squeaky toy away from my dog. I kind of hope that Pittsburgh, like I said, I hope we could get like and everybody hopes for one, but a franchise quarterback, somebody who's going to be here. It's one of those. They need a lot. They need some good wide receivers. They need,
which is so funny because it's funny here in wide receiver because you guys have Metcalf, you have Pittman who you traded for.
Yeah. So yes, but it's important to know that like we need a young guy too.
Okay, that's fair. I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody to build on because Metcalf, realistically, he's in incredible shape. But I mean, do you think he's still going to be playing in 5 years? I don't think he's going to be on your team within the next 5 years. No, I think he'll stay his contract because you gave him an extension, right? And it was only like a 3-year, only a 3-year extension. So I don't know if that started last year or if it starts this year. But I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be there. Long term. He's not going to finish his career with you guys. I don't think. Yeah, but it would be nice to have like a twitchy guy who could get out there and maybe for like. I mean, I know Metcalf's really good at turning mid-range throws into long gains.
Yeah,
but maybe a guy
he's always been good at stuff like that. Yeah, he's always been good at that. And I mean, you guys are very thin behind him. Like, what's your next best? Calvin Austin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's there's that. The defense is kind of young, which young.
I mean, I thought you guys.
Oh, sorry.
You guys are old.
We are. I apologize, dude. No,
you're fine.
So we're looking for young.
Yeah,
we need to get some younger guys in there. At quarterback, I believe they're going to look to try to get somebody. And
Panthers.
Also, I know they're going to be looking for an interior O-line.
Gotcha. Yeah, because isn't there like a big worry about Broderick Jones or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Obviously, Lucas. It'll be interesting to see what the Titans do. I personally think they need to go defense, not go for Jeremiah Love. That's always been my belief. Because I think if anything, if you want to get someone to actually help your offense, you go for wide receiver to help with Cam Ward. That's just me, because we've seen so many good wide receivers come into the league, or so many high draft pick wide receivers come in and immediately dominate. Yeah. That's my thinking. But I won't be mad if they take Love. I think that's a luxury pick that they can't take at this moment. You know what I mean? For the Titans, that's just me though. Oh, it's the Browns or the other team that have 2 first rounders. So that's it. So Bears. No, we need Love.
No, we need Love. Yep.
All we need is love. Love is all we need. Okay, so that's 49ers. 28 is Texans. So what I'm going to do for this, guys, I'm literally just going to put the last name and then their position. For this, I'm not going to give the full name, obviously. So that's Chiefs. 30 is The Dolphins. 31 is the Pats.
So while he's doing that, I have some
Seahawks.
fun facts about Pittsburgh, just off the top of my head.
Okay.
Yep. Counting overpasses, Pittsburgh has more bridges than Venice, Italy. And you're like, yeah, probably just if you've never been to Pittsburgh, it is almost.
I mean, I've been to Venice, so that is definitely hard to picture. But
yeah.
So you said that's not just bridges going over the river.
That is overpasses included.
So just overpass, like a bridge going over like another piece of road.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, Pittsburgh is home to the steepest road in the lower 48.
Oh.
At a 37% grade.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. People live on that road.
I mean, I've been Schefter alert. Teams I've shown willingness to trade out of top 10. Arizona, Cleveland, and KC. Huh, interesting. Yeah, that's crazy because I've been to San Francisco, which has that famous zigzag road.
Yeah. I forget what street that is.
So that's definitely, and San Francisco isn't famous for its steep incline.
Yep. Pittsburgh is infamous for it.
Just need to pick up Baylor's QB. I don't know who that is. Baylor QB. So you're on ESPN?
What's that?
So you said you're on ESPN?
Oh, I'm not on ESPN right now. No. Hold on. Sawyer Robertson? Oh, I know why he says Pittsburgh needs to pick this guy up. He's 6'4", 240.
Just
He's
need
a
another
tough pocket quarterback with good touch, strong arm.
So what? Basically another Big Ben, just a big ass guy.
Another Big Ben, yeah.
I mean,
another Big Ben, or possibly another Charlie Batch.
Oh, Charlie Batch. Yes.
Yeah. Steeler tough. Yeah, well, I hope he is. He'd have to be if he's that big. And I don't know. I feel like Roethlisberger would have had a better career if he, was coming into the league now versus when he did. Just because.
Why? Because of how
there's so many more rules now protecting the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, there's that famous play of him just getting destroyed against the Ravens on a blindside blitz. Not even a blindside, on his strong side, and I think he got concussed. That's not the one he broke his nose on. That he famously broke his nose on, though. That's when Haloti Ngata slapped him in the face.
Mm-hmm. That would have been 15 yards.
True.
Yeah. All right, bye. Yep. Oh, what else did I have about Pittsburgh? Oh, it is home to, well, used to be home to, I don't know if it's still home to, Heinz Ketchup.
Of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And apparently Mark Cuban is from Pittsburgh. Didn't believe that when I heard it. It doesn't sound like a Pittsburgher. And that's my dog. That's my bells. Want to come up here? There she is.
So, big news for VT. really big news actually the past couple of days. The president and their AD have stepped down in like recent weeks. Their AD actually just stepped down today.
Hold on. You're right.
Oh, true. The motorcycle. Forgot about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
Yep.
didn't he like fuck up his face and he like missed half a year or something?
Yep, sure did.
What year was that? Was that like that was really early on. Because he got drafted in what, 03?
Was that 2007?
Before the season, right? Yeah. 7, maybe.
I don't know. I'm not sure. She's half Chihuahua, half Beagle.
Oh, she's so cute.
Battles with mental retardation, but she's full of love. I'm kidding. She's smart.
No, she's probably smart and cute. So teams that don't have a first round pick: Falcons, Broncos, Packers, Colts, Jags, and Bengals. What's your thoughts on the What's your thoughts on the Dexter Lawrence trade?
Dexter Lawrence trade. Describe what happened to me.
You didn't see that? Dexter Lawrence got traded from the Giants for the 10th overall pick to the Bengals. So it's literally just Dexter Lawrence for the 10th overall pick.
Wow. Yeah, it was 2 days ago. I completely missed that.
Yeah. Big deal. Pretty big trade. Oh no, that actually happened during the wedding. It happened on it was on Saturday during the wedding. I remember it broke.
Damn. All right. No. Come here. Dad. Yeah. He was traded for a first round pick.
Yep.
Top 10 pick.
Top 10, number 10.
That's
number
insane.
Yeah. Definitely a surprise. I think they got fleeced.
They absolutely got fleeced.
Yeah, the Bengals absolutely.
I mean, trading anything for basically a top 10 pick.
Unless it's a quarterback.
There's no guarantee that top 10 pick is going to work out. But at the same time, one dude? One.
Yeah, and it's also, yeah, exactly. For a guy that underperformed. Dude had half a sack. He had half a sack last year.
Half a sack?
Mm-hmm.
I've got a full one.
And he played the entire season, too.
Damn.
Of course, the irony is Bengals fans are probably happy because they know now they don't have a pick to fuck up because they're terrible at drafting.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, this guy's just off. Never mind. I'm not going to say it like that because that could be taken wrong.
I love how TJ Watt just came out. Cam Hayward's here, and then they're still booing Roger Goodell.
Yeah, as they should. On principle.
On principle.
I'm not even sure he messed anything up this past year. Doesn't matter. Boo the man on principle. That's we had something kind of funny happen.
He could end world hunger, and we would still boo him.
Well, yeah, because he like say some shit like you can't, I don't know, you can't cut your own chicken because you might hurt yourself, or it's for the safety of the people. It's boo. What else? I was going to tell you what happened. So, Kentucky's athletic director decided to step down.
Oh, so both of our athletic directors stepped down.
Yep. Decided to step down and was offered a position with the university for $1 million a year.
That's what's going on with ours too. I think he's becoming like an emeritus professor or something.
No.
Or
No,
for
no, no.
our
Because,
AD is.
because there was no specified, because the University of Kentucky is a public university, and it's, taxpayer funded. That's a no. So
Yeah.
he lost that little $1 million a year position because
Oh, they said they
the
couldn't do that.
the governor looked into it, and all the people who first off didn't like him because he hired Stoops, let Calipari walk away. So all the people who didn't like him made this huge push to get the governor involved, and the governor got involved and said, "Yeah, no, you're not gonna get $1 million a year from the university for nothing, basically."
That's fine.
So yeah, he doesn't get anything.
That's funny.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Babcock with Babcock, the AD was bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Barnhart was slow to make changes when changes were needed to be made.
So was Babcock.
And he just stayed with Stoops for about a season or two too long. Stoops should have been let go when word got out that he was talking to Texas A&M about the job. Stoops should have been let go that week.
Before they hired Elko. Before Texas A&M.
Yeah. Because that was, just not making the University of Kentucky look good. So should have been fired. But
you know what's ironic?
What?
They have all these Steelers legends out here, but they're not. But I guarantee you, Big Ben was not invited.
He may have been invited, but I bet they told him not to come.
Probably.
It's like, hey, you're invited.
I spoke too soon. He's walking out now.
Oh, never mind. There it is.
Oh, here comes Terry.
Oh, dude, Terry's looking rough.
He looks better now, but he doesn't. He definitely looked rough, back on Fox during the season. I think now that he's now that he's not working, at least right now, he doesn't look as stressed or as bad.
Yeah.
Ha.
He should have. Yeah, wrong.
Yin's ready.
I gotta find. Yeah. Aryans.
Okay, Raiders on the clock, and we have now officially kicked off.
That's Kefty.
They're going to take Ty Simpson. That's what they're going to do.
Ty Simpson? You think so?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I swear to God, if this takes longer than a minute for them to say pick is in, I think we'll all be pissed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll definitely get interesting. Honestly, pick 2 will be very interesting. What the Jets do. Okay, here comes. So here's Shefty. Actually, let me see what the ABC version looks like. Yeah, Mendoza's. Ooh, yeah, Tom Brady working with Fernando Mendoza. That'll be interesting.
That would.
Or let me see what the NFL draft is. Let me see NFL Network. Oh, whoops. I just listening to Rich Eisen, but I think he's now back with ESPN. So How was your guys' spring game? Because that was have you guys had that yet?
Yeah, we had that last Saturday. It got rained out in the they stopped it at the end of the third quarter.
Oh, Rich Eisen, yes, perfect. NFL Network. They stopped at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, because it was starting to rain.
Gotcha.
To get stormy, and they just basically getting out of it without an injury was the biggest part of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was a few injuries that happened. Something where one of like the number one corner fell and hurt his knee and was clutching at his knee. So I haven't seen or heard anything yet, but that's obviously worrisome. So yeah, we'll see. But our offense, I saw something like 160 something passing yards went to our tight ends on both sides of the ball combined, or like both teams.
Damn.
You okay?
What?
You just had like a look on your face. I just wasn't sure.
Oh yeah, no, I'm watching something that I probably shouldn't be. It's it was Mexico shooting at Tenochtitlan. 10 whatever. The pyramid.
Oh, that shooting, yeah.
Tenochtitlan. I don't know. I feel like every time I get to the clip in that thing, it's just that word is tough to say for me. So we're coming up on a minute here.
Wait, how much time is on the clock for you?
No. Just I'm feeling like it's about a minute.
Oh,
what do you got?
I'm at 4:05 on the countdown.
Oh, Jesus, on the countdown.
Yeah, for like the time.
It's been 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Am I ahead of you?
No, I'm not even like, I'm not watching live. I'm just here in the moment.
Oh, you're not watching live? Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, I'm watching. So, Mom comes first. What?
No idea. Take me to the top of this. Yeah, I'm just refreshing X like crazy.
I want your we never asked you because you weren't here.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the Crosby trade to the Ravens that got rescinded?
Oh, the guy who didn't pass his physical? Is that what that was? I think I don't think he was ever going to go to the Ravens. I think
well, the Ravens would have been the ones who failed the physical, not him, but
yeah. I just don't know. I feel like that was either him. I mean, the organization just kind of, how would I put this? Testing the waters with the decision.
Fair enough. Yep. Mendoza. Yep.
Going to the Raiders. That's going to be wild. That kid's going to have some great training.
Yeah, with
with Brady being an
Tom
owner.
Brady to use with him. So I don't think it was buyer's remorse right away. Lopez. It wasn't like they agreed to the trade and immediately had buyer's remorse. I think it began maybe a day or two later, and then they also I think got scared by the I think they got scared. Huh?
Hold on, let me put that up. Dude, those things are going to be sold out immediately. If you even remotely want one, you know what? If NFL Shop had any like wherewithal, right? They would put that on a pre-order, so you would be able to pre-order that.
Yeah.
Oh God, they make so much money.
Oh yeah, they would.
Yeah,
they would. I love how they have a reporter inside his house.
Mendoza.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, she's holding the wait. This is on the NFL Network, but she's holding an ESPN mic. That's funny.
Yeah.
My whole Cholo family. So I see Ricardo. You're happy and excited for Mendoza. I'm glad you guys got somebody, and I do think Mendoza having Tom Brady as a team owner to work with him is gonna be great for him possibly.
Yeah, if Tom Brady wants to work like that, Tom Brady could just go play golf. You know.
No, Brady. I saw. It's funny. I saw
Apparently
a clip of Brady.
Crazy good golf in Vegas.
Oh, I'm sure. I saw a clip of Brady before a game this year, but it was like during the offseason. Oh, Oilers. Okay, but there was it was a clip of him being on the field throwing before a game, but when he was still as a broadcaster, right? And he would throw the ball, and he would immediately, without like his instinct, was immediately to try and find like the hand warmer that would be on his jersey, and he's trying to do that and trying to put it in there, and he can't do it. And he's like he has to like stop himself to do it, and he does. And there's like 3 or 4 straight throws where he does it every single time. So it's like just so ingrained in his body that he still wants to play. Like I would not be. Oh, the pick is already in. That's crazy. Jets are fast.
Sick.
Well, yeah, I mean, once the pick is in, the timer starts for the next team. So this will be interesting. This will be interesting to see who the Jets take. So yeah, Arizona. They just said Arizona already has 30 seconds off their clock.
I like this.
What?
No more like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Well, that's always how it is. Once the pick is in, the clock starts on the next team. It's just like.
But I know, but now they've got 2 less minutes.
They have 2 less minutes, yeah. So it's just like quicker.
Yeah. I think it would be wild for these teams to just like make it as quick as they can. Boom, have one guy run out there. We're taking this guy. Run off the stage.
No, it's like
what just happened?
The NFL has mandated that this first round must take no more than 2 hours. Figure it out, teams. So this will be interesting who they pick next, or who the Jets pick. Oh, here he goes. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, they went David Bailey. Wow. They went Bailey. I thought they were going to go Reese. Wow. That is a surprise because he's an edge.
Yeah.
Well, should I put Bailey and then their position, or should I put the Mendoza and then the school they were at?
Their position. I feel like that would be better. But I mean, you're right. Once you start getting into some of the later picks, it's going to be tough because there's just going to be guys that people won't know. It's like, oh,
I mean, there's gonna be a pick that like that's a surprise.
Yeah,
that's a surprise taking Bailey, because there's a whole thing where like he didn't take a visit to them or something. Like they did not offer him to. Apparently, they didn't like give him a visit or something. But he's probably the best pure edge rusher in the draft. That's definitely a surprise.
Maybe.
I thought it was gonna be Arbel Reese.
This is kind of a wild thing. Maybe they. No, never mind. That's dumb. No.
What?
Never mind. Took him, and then they'll trade him later. No.
So here we go. So that's definitely a surprise. He led, I think, the entire country or FBS in sacks. I saw a graphic that showed that the other players who have led the FBS in tackles, in sacks, and then been drafted in the top 10 include Julius Peppers, Terrell Suggs, Von Miller, Will Anderson, and Chase Young, and then David Bailey now this year, at least in this century. So that's definitely gonna be interesting. Wow. So that's a surprise. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, do name, then we'll do then we'll do position. Got it. Cardinals. Their pick is still not in yet. Cardinals must be. Let's see. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to get something to drink.
All right. Oh, my God. Yeah. It's going to be about 4 minutes of meat time. Yeah. All right. Cardinals about to mess up. We'll see. We'll see. Get this rolling here.
Okay. I'm also going to go pee real quick before the next pick. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're having him sign his rookie card. That's cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man, the kid's playing outside. I can't do nothing about that. No, I'm not going to be the old guy yelling at kids. That ain't happening.
Josh.
Yeah.
VT is far removed from the time when we had back-to-back first-round picks taken from VT.
Yep.
When Caleb Farley and then oh God, what the hell is his name? The Darisaw got taken back-to-back in the first round. Oh, Ricardo does not. So Ricardo, you do not want Love. Who do you want then? Ricardo, who do you want? Do you want Sonny Styles?
Remember, he's a Titans fan.
No, that's what I'm saying. He does not
Oh,
want.
he did. He said, I'm a Titans fan. They better not. I didn't even look up.
Yeah, he doesn't want Love. So who do you want, Ricardo? Do you want them to take like Sonny Styles Bane. Cardinal
You
Tate.
got a drink. I'm gonna go.
I mean, like I said, pick is in for the Cardinals, by the way.
Pick is in
Ricardo,
for the Cardinal.
my belief or my view has always been that. Wait, so So the Titans want Love, but you don't want them to take Love. Is that what's going on here?
No. As a Titans fan, they want Jordan Love. Okay.
Jeremiah.
There it is. Jeremiah. Sorry. The Cardinals might take him. That's what I was about to get to.
Oh, the Cardinals. Oh, Cardinals about to fuck
he doesn't want
the
Cardinals.
That's what you meant. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought I got confused.
I knew what you meant, Ricardo.
I'm being stupid. Thank you, Ricardo. Appreciate the clarification. Okay, pick is in. How long is it going to take? Oh, here we go. If they took Love, that'd be really surprised because James Conner is still a pretty good running back. He's old, but he's still good. They took Love.
They took Jeremiah Love.
I'm sorry. That was just too fucking perfect. That's a surprise, though. Why would they take Love? I mean, that's a surprise, but okay. That's a surprise. That is a surprise.
Oh, I forgot to turn my lights off.
Sorry, that's really, really funny. That was funny.
There we go.
Oh my god. I just had a urinating tree moment with the laugh. For that. That's funny. What was I gonna look up? I was literally just about to look something up and I've literally forgotten. Oh, we need to text Lucas and say, well, Love is gone.
Yeah. Just send him a text. Well, no, he'd still know what that was. It'd be really funny to just put Lucas, Love is off the table.
I'll just say.
Be ambiguous.
Watch. So because he wanted either Love or Sonny Styles. If they don't take Styles, then that'll really piss him off.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was hilarious. That was just perfect and hilarious. Oh my god. We need to have Ryan clip that. We need Ryan to clip that. That was just too funny. That was like perfect time. He's like, please do not. They're gonna take him. No. And I'm just laughing like urinating tree. And I'm just laughing like urinating tree laughed at 5 points vids. So that was funny. That was funny. That's just perfect.
Yeah. Definitely.
Christian Brothers College High School. That's the high school he played at.
Lemonade.
Okay. Watch What's going to happen? They're not going to take Jeremiah. They're not going to take Styles. They're going to take Carnell Tate. I'm calling it right now. They're taking Carnell Tate, the Titans.
You think Carnell Tate?
I think that they need a wide receiver. They need a weapon to help Cam Ward, and I think a wide receiver would help. I feel like a rookie wide receiver helps more than a rookie running back. That's just me. Because we've seen in the past, 5-6 years, rookie wide receivers come in and immediately dominate and help young quarterbacks out a lot and just perform really well, right? I think a wide receiver would help a lot better than Love would have helped. That's just me.
I think if you take pressure, you have that effect with a really good running back anyways.
Yeah, so, no, I get that too. Yeah,
I mean, opening up a play action.
Oh, pick is in.
Type of game. Pick's in.
Yeah, pick is in for the Titans. So, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna tell Ryan we need to clip that.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna take him. They took him. Ah.
He said, "I'm not sharing that. I'm not sharing that, Ricardo, because there's a certain swear word we can't show exactly, even though we can say it. But yes, go get some whiskey. I'm sure you're going to need some after this pick.
I've got some.
Salah's happy. So I was also thinking that because Salah I also thought no matter what, Salah is a defensive head coach, defensive coordinator, defensive head coach. I always thought he was going to go defense all the way. I thought the chance of him taking Love if he was there was going to be very low. That's just me as well. So let's see. Yep, Giants are nearly 2 minutes gone on their, or more than 2 minutes gone on their clock now too.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dude, if Arvell Reese is somehow there for the Giants, I think they're going to run to the podium for that. Just trade it to the boys. Or they're not going to. They're going to take.
Damn, I'm getting a sweet. So I figured out because it feels like
I called it. They took Tate. I called it. I called it. I knew. Called it. Like I said, I'm right on the money. Last year I was calling. Last year I was calling. I was the one who kept always predicting Ted McMillan to the Panthers at 8, and I got that pick right. I wasn't calling that for now, but I called it saying wide receiver would help more than running back. So,
woo! I'm the best there is.
There you go. You got a Ric Flair woo for that, getting that right. I was about to say, we need some more, like, I was right kind of things, because we've mostly got, like...
Say it again.
We need more. Sorry, we need
more like celebratory, right? like I was right, like a reaction. You mean?
Yeah, because we've mostly got.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's more just when people fuck up or say something stupid.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play.
Like,
yeah, we need more. Yeah, we definitely need more. Like, we need more like woo or like I was right.
Yeah, I mean, like we have.
I'm the best there is. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Yeah, we've got 14 seconds of Ric Flair.
There you go. That's all you need. 14 seconds of Ric Flair, and you know exactly who he is.
Yep.
So yeah, so Tate, I love it. I like I said, I've always, again, I think this is a far better help for Cam Ward. Obviously, Love would have been good, would have taken it off of him. But I think now the Giants are sitting here being like, oh shit, we can get Arvell Reese at 5. That's crazy.
Yeah.
which is unless somehow they go Sonny Styles, which I don't know how or why they would do that, because Arvell Reese seems like the far better choice. Sonny Styles is just a straight pure linebacker. Reese is more of a linebacker, but can also is like a tweener. He's either a linebacker, depending on the, or he'll be an edge.
Yeah.
Because he's almost like Terrell Suggs. Suggs was listed as like a linebacker, but almost exclusively used as an edge rusher in the NFL. Right? It's the same kind of principle.
Mhm.
So, the Giants pick is in. So the Browns pick. So the Browns are now on the clock. So the Giants pick is already in. So we'll see. But yes, I got.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm watching another stream, and someone says the Giants pick Bobby Boucher. Need some high quality wood.
It's a high quality H2O.
H2O.
What is H2O?
H2O.
It's water.
That's what
Glacier.
The other thing apparently is that the Eagles, apparently it's pretty much like a known fact that the Eagles will be trading AJ Brown to the Patriots, but it won't be until after June 1st. So wait a minute, Kansas City just traded up. Kansas City just traded up from 9 to 6 with Cleveland. Oh shit! So they're gonna go
making moves.
So so the Browns just swapped. The Browns just swapped with the Chiefs. So 6 to 9. Chiefs probably saw how this is going and like, oh, let's go get. They probably know, oh, either Sonny Styles or Arvell Reese is gonna be there, and they're like, we're gonna go get Arvell Reese. Fuck, damn it! I didn't want them to get Arvell fucking Reese.
Womp womp.
Fuck.
Well, you can just hope they don't make the playoffs again.
That's what we all hope for, basically.
I
mean, am I wrong?
mean, a little bit. No, you're not.
But wow, that's a surprise. So the Chiefs just traded up. I just saw that. So the Chiefs traded up are now on the clock because the Giants pick is in. So I get the feeling that KC is just waiting for. I wonder, can KC also just say, "Here's our pick," and their pick is also in, or is it like they have to wait until the pick is read before saying the pick is in? I've always wondered that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do not know.
I don't know either. But that's a surprise. That's a surprise right there. So I'm sure Baltimore was sitting there thinking shit. Yeah, because Chiefs are now kind of going to take either Sonny Styles or Arvell Reese, or they're trading up to get Ruben Bain. But I feel like Bain would have been available for them at 9, so that's definitely a surprise. So, wow, that's a surprise. Okay, so the Browns got the 9th pick, number 74 and 140 something. So they got a first, a third, and what's probably like a 5th to move up. That's actually not. That's not the worst. That's not to move up. What 3 spots is? It's actually not that much to give up, honestly.
Yeah. Honestly,
because I get the feeling the Chiefs were like, they saw how this was going and how they realized that thinking, oh, Arvell Reese is going to be gone at 2, right? Thinking they would probably trade up to get David Bailey, or
thinking maybe who the Browns thought was already going to be gone isn't going to be gone, so they're.
I think the Browns probably wanted Tate, because that was a popular thing I saw for them. Was a popular pick for them was Tate, And so him being gone, they can trade back, still get Jordan Tyson because they're ahead of the Giants, where Tyson's been going to ever since the Giants got the 10th pick from the Bengals. A lot of people have been mocking Tyson to the Giants. So that's definitely a surprise. So, okay. So here's the Giants. Okay.
Huh.
We are honored to recognize the surviving family of United States Army Major Paul C. Volke. Major Volke sustained tragic fatal injuries while deployed in Afghanistan. He survived by Tracy and their two sons.
So we've got a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, and
an edge.
And an edge. Okay.
So we've had three. We had
three offensive players to one
Yeah.
defensive.
because there was that one. I think it was drafted like a year or two ago where it was like 15 straight like defensive players, and then finally a offense player went. Okay, here comes the Giants. Yep, they took Reese.
Yep.
Okay, so it's Reese, and he's an edge. So yeah, so I get the feeling Chiefs. Okay, so they get Reese. So I'm glad that the Chiefs at least don't get Reese. I wonder if the Chiefs are traded up just to ensure they get Reuben Bain, or are they ensuring they get Caleb Downs ahead of Washington? Because Washington definitely needs defensive help, and I feel like Downs was going to be a popular pick for the Washington at 7. So
Yeah.
So that's definitely a surprise. So the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are doing something to do that.
All right. We're going on. We're going
Yeah,
on
okay,
our
so
first hour of the draft stream.
Oh yeah, well we're at an hour and 10, but we started 30 minutes before the stream or
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Browns get 9, 74, and 141. So that's a first.
Ryan, I can send the link to Ryan.
So yeah, okay. So that's a first, a third, and probably a fifth, if I had to guess based on that. So that's a surprise. But I think the Chiefs are either want Reuben Bain or Sonny Styles. I feel like they're going defense, obviously. I think that's what they're always gonna do, the Chiefs. So
All right, I sent it to him.
Oh, Mansour Delane at 6 is crazy. I feel like that's a bit of a reach for Delane. But
You think so?
VT right there. Wait, which way? Is this correct? Hey, is that correct? VT, proper
Yeah,
VT?
that word correct, yeah.
Yeah, VT. I think it's gonna be it's one of either three. It's gonna be Bain. Yeah, it's gonna be Bain,
Hey, I'm gonna be
Sonny Styles, or maybe Downs or Delane. There's 4 guys that they could choose from.
Yo, so people finally learn when you get a top 10 Notre Dame talent, you always take them.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of
mistake.
I think that's kind of crazy. But Kyle Hamilton fell because positional value is low for safety. But I'm surprised that it was Arizona that took him because they don't have a quarterback. I mean, they have Jacoby Brissett, but why are you taking Love when there's a lot more direct needs? You know what I mean?
I don't really. Me coming from the
I will
Notre
be
Dame
back.
side of it,
need some more drink.
I don't personally care that that's for the Cardinals to figure out. I'm more just excited that a guy that every mock draft person had as either the number 1 or number 2 player in this draft went top 3.
You
Like-
excited to see the Chiefs traded up to number 6 right now?
I didn't see that. I just got home, but
Yeah,
I
so
made sure I saw the love. I saw the love thing pop up on my
Yeah.
phone.
So yeah, the Chiefs traded the 9th pick, 74, which is a third, and 141, which is probably like a 5th or a 6th, probably a fifth round pick, to move up to from 9 to 6. They swapped it with Cleveland. So Chiefs are probably so the Chiefs have done their trade. They're going defense. So I get the feeling that's what they're going to do. They're going to go for they're going to go for defense. Yep, pick is in. So yeah,
I'm just more
I
like,
think it's
I'm just more excited that Love got as high as he did. I thought for sure it was going to be the Titans. From an NFL sense, it doesn't make sense, but I think it's one
you
of those
think the
things, right?
what didn't make sense?
The Cardinals taking him doesn't make sense, but I think it's one of those things where if you are the Cardinals, right, you're in rebuild mode, you need so much, and you have the opportunity. Like, say Love is the number 1 player on their board, right? Why not? You're getting if you think he's the best player in the draft, why would you miss out on taking the best player in the draft, even if it's something you don't necessarily need?
Yeah, I mean, both you, at least you and I, can agree that it doesn't make exact sense why they would take Love.
Yeah,
because it's not like they have their quarterback set. They have Jacoby Brissett, who's going to be a bridge quarterback. Okay, here we go. Here comes the Chiefs. Oh, they did go Delane.
they went.
Okay.
Why would you trade up?
Why they went for Mansour Delane? That's a surprise.
Why would you trade up to 6 for a corner?
That's definitely a surprise because I thought they were going to go Ruben Bain or Sonny's. The fact that Sonny Styles is falling a little bit is a surprise.
Oh no, Ruben Bain's gonna fall.
VT was at VT, and then he took it to the next level at LSU. But still, he was at VT, so go VT. I'll take it. But yeah, no, that's a surprise because the Chiefs don't pay corners. They traded away Trent McDuffie. They traded away, or they didn't pay Jalen Watson, who signed with the Rams. Who else did they trade? They had another corner a few years ago that they traded. So like, doesn't exactly make sense, but that's definitely a surprise.
Yeah.
I think they just wanted to ensure that they just got they got who they wanted. So
No, I just don't get it because you could have got where were the Chiefs at 9?
they were at 9. I think you could have gotten Delane. I think you could have gotten Delane at 9.
You realistically could have got Mansour Delane at 9. I don't get why you trade up.
I mean, I don't think I saw a single mock draft with Delane going in the top 10, even as the top corner in the draft. I don't think there was
who'd they trade with again?
the Browns. So the Browns move back 3 from 6 to 9. They get a 3rd and probably a 5th.
Oh,
One
yeah. If
set-
you want to just waste draft capital to go get a corner you could have got by staying put, I'm the Browns, sure. Like,
And I mean, and the funny thing is, the Browns drafted really well last year, and so like they had a great rookie draft class, at least at the top of the draft. So that's definitely But I get it. I get it because they lost their top 2 corners, so I get them trading for doing that, but they didn't have to trade up to get him. That's the only issue I have with it. I think they could have stayed at 9 and they could have gotten Delane. But I'm just as a fan of a team that does not like the Chiefs, I'm actually happy they didn't take like Ruben Bain or Sonny Styles. I'm actually really happy they didn't take either of those guys.
Okay, and what I don't get, right? Because I don't know if you guys talked about this, but I can't believe they literally made the Raiders take up all their time just so we could watch a 30-minute video about Fernando Mendoza like he's the greatest quarterback we've ever seen
What are you talking about?
on ESPN.
Oh, I wasn't.
Oh, Ryan,
What?
your audio is echoing.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me see.
Washington's pick is in. Okay. Washington must be really happy the way this is falling. They're going to go. This is where Sonny Styles or Ruben Bain is going to go because they need defense. Or Caleb Downs. Oh, Washington hosts the draft next year? Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll try and go to that.
Oh my God! There's two of them.
Is it better now?
Why are there two Ryans? One is
Yeah,
enough.
it's better now. I just don't
Okay.
know which one to remove.
I think
know.
it's lagging. There you
we
go.
There we go.
But I couldn't believe ESPN did that whole entire puff piece on Mendoza. Like we've been watching the draft for so many years. We've seen so many better quarterbacks, so many Heisman winners, so many national champions go number one, and they didn't do that shit. I was like, bro, I get it. Mendoza's a great player. What they did last year was great. But, bro, do we really got to spend 30 minutes on this dude? Like, I don't know. Cam Ward, maybe got like 2 minutes
Well,
of people
that's
talking
also
about him?
That's also because ESPN and everybody was obsessed with Shador, and then Mel
Or
Kiper,
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunt. Well, Shador definitely more as a quarterback, and then
Yeah, as quarterback, but
and then Mel Kiper had a giant stick up his ass that could not let go of the fact that Shador fell all the way to the 5th round.
But even like Travis Hunter didn't get 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Washington, Sonny Styles. That's a great pick for them.
that is a great pick. That's a great pick.
They need defense, and the fact that he fell to them like that is a great pick for them. They needed defense, and they must have been. I don't think they ever thought that Sonny Styles would be available for them. So that's a great pick for them.
But yeah, I'm of the mindset like if what? Who's the like what? Joe Burrow, right? Cam Ward. Who's like the best quarterback or number one overall picks we've had last few? None of those guys got that love.
I get the feeling Caleb probably did.
Caleb didn't. I think Caleb maybe got like 2 minutes too. Like it was one of those things where like I get kind of from like a media standpoint of like, well, technically they have like 10 minutes on the clock to make their pick, but we'll have them drain it on purpose just for media purposes.
I was watching on ESPN, and I don't recall. Are you talking like right as the draft started, or like
it was
before?
Because they started the broadcast like an hour before.
Oh,
I turned it on at 6:30 because the draft was supposed to start at 6:30 my time.
No, it starts at 8. It starts at 7 your time.
When I looked it up on the thing like a couple days ago, it said 6:30.
No, that's probably just the coverage probably starts at like.
I guarantee the show started at 6:30.
I think either the show or the actual direct coverage started probably an hour ahead of time, so probably 6 o'clock your time.
But I saw that like
the actual draft, the first pick, the official Raiders being on the clock started after 8 o'clock Eastern, so 7 o'clock your time.
Because they start like they showed the clock. I'm like, there's no way the Raiders take this all the way down, right? Like we all know.
It did go down a decent bit. It was like past 3 minutes left.
I'm like, bro, you know what you're doing. Why are you?
We all know what they're doing. So,
but I'm just like, bro, I don't know, man. I guess Mendoza. I had people telling me, well, I mean, he did go 16-0 and won a natty at Indiana. I'm like, and I was like, I don't know.
I
feel like
take a stick at.
Huh?
Even though Indiana's schedule was fucking
Dog
sharp
shit.
and soft.
Yeah. So
it reminded me of the Notre Dame schedule.
Oh, okay, all right.
Ryan,
Shots fired.
Ryan, do you think there's a chance for your Broncos for them to trade back into the end of the first
No.
round?
No, we're not. George Payton already said we'd have no interest. We don't think this draft's very good. So
Fair enough.
we're gonna. But according to Aqib Talib, we're supposed to make a big trade tonight. So, maybe that's for Kyle Pitts. That his name's been mentioned. I know Devon Achane's name has been mentioned.
No, the Dolphins already said Achan's not moving. They've already said
They
that.
said that a month ago, but things have changed. Like he hasn't even contacted. He hasn't had any contact with the team in the last month. So, and I would imagine he's probably, if that's the case, he's probably demanded a trade or something at least. But why does he want to be there? Like they're going to be terrible next year. If I'm A-Chain,
The Dolphins. That this is one of the more obvious tanking situations we've seen in a while.
like I guarantee you, Connor, if George Payton calls up the Dolphins front office and says, "Hey, we'll give you our second round pick."
Wait.
What?
Wait, there's a trade?
Another.
Someone's saying there's a trade. What's going on? There's a trade? What trade? I don't know. I'm following like on this.
I just got like full Browns Chiefs trade detail. Is that what you're picking up on?
No, everyone's saying there's another trade.
So the Kansas City received the 6th overall pick, but for the pick, the Cleveland Browns received the 9th overall pick.
Yeah. So I'm
The
looking
74th overall pick.
because I'm looking at the draft order.
148th overall pick.
No, the draft. Okay, no, the draft orders stayed the same, so I don't see a trade because, I don't know what. I'm also watching Tom Grossi's stream, and his chat just immediately exploded with people saying trade. Could have been just a lie, just to get him hyped up and stuff like that. Because I haven't seen the draft order looks the same, so it hasn't changed. So,
But no, like I was saying, I think if the Broncos were to call up the Dolphins and say, "Hey, we'll give you our second round pick for Devon Achane," they'd do that deal immediately. That would be, let's get it through. Because I think the Broncos would do something like that. Like we're at that stage now where it's literally F the picks, man. These picks won't help us this year. So
wait, so there was a trade? What trade other than the Chiefs? What trade
I
was?
think he's
No
trolling.
idea.
He's probably just trolling, yeah.
Trolling.
Probably.
He did ask if we think Jadarian Price goes in the first round. Yeah, I think that he's pretty much a lock to go to Seattle. They have no running back. Legitimately none. They have Charbonnet, but bro's injured and is probably going to miss the beginning of the season. So they really don't have a choice but to go running back.
So yeah, let's see.
What do you think the Saints do here?
I think they would go off. They might go offensive line or offense because they probably think that they've hit on their quarterback with Shuck having as good of a year as he did. Surprising good year that he had.
Yep.
They have Olave, and I think they have him secured to an extension. Maybe. Does they have an extension? I can't remember if Olave is has an extension yet or not. Maybe he does. I think what the Saints are eventually going to do, they'll eventually go. I thought if he hadn't gone at 3 and the Titans hadn't taken him, I thought Love would have been an interesting pick for the Saints because they needed a running back because Kamara is getting up there in age. He's like on the.
They already have a running back. They got ETN.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Sorry, thank you. I forgot about that. You know, you're right. Thank you. I totally forgot about that. So,
I think Love was going to be gone at least by pick 7. I think there were 4 teams that would have the Cardinals, Titans, Giants, and then I think the Commanders would have been the furthest he possibly could have fell. Because I know the Commanders need a running back too. But I'm surprised Cardell Tate went as high as he did.
why? I mean, that's only a pick or two higher than I saw pretty much like every mock draft have him at. Most every mock draft seemed to have him at like 6 to the Browns, but obviously the Browns are straight back. So okay, so Saints. What are the Saints going to do?
Building around Tyler Shuck.
I think that's what they're going to do. Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yep.
Are you ahead of me,
I mean,
Ryan? Have you already seen the pick?
No. I'm just saying they're going to build around Tyler Shuck. Who would have thought that he would have been that good?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Oh, Jordan Tyson.
Ooh.
They took Jordan Tyson. Ooh, I like that.
Jordan Tyson before Mekhi Lemon.
That's pretty much how every mock draft I've seen has been. It was always Tate, Tyson, then Lemon. I don't think I've
seen Lemon be. I felt like it was like a month ago. Lemon was like the consensus.
No, I was seeing Lemon. I was seeing Lemon to the Rams at 13. I've seen him a bunch of times there. So Saints go Tyson. I like that. Add another. So you have Olave, you have Tyson. I like that. Yeah, you have Olave, you have Tyson. You're helping Shuck, who was a surprisingly good pick or quarterback last year for you guys. I like that.
The conversation has been not about his ability, it's been about his durability. He's just had injuries each and every year. So if the Saints can keep him out there,
I like that. Why is it suddenly so quiet?
a lot of those are football injuries. So you feel like he's healed up from that and not nagging things.
Hold on.
That's kind of the conversation that I was having with some of the folks. But boy, when he's healthy, he can have
Brown's pick is in. But no, I don't know. I don't really care for Jordan Tyson personally. I think he's good, but the problem is dudes can't stay healthy. So you're using a top 10 pick on a guy that can't stay healthy versus Mekhi Lemon, who was the best receiver in college football this past year. I don't get that, but that's just me.
I get it. I just think I don't think, like I said, I know it's not the be all end all, but like I said, I don't think I ever saw a single mock draft that ever had Lemon above Tyson.
I'm wondering if that combine interview really hurt Mekhi Lemon.
Those rumors about Lemons. Yeah, the rumors about Lemons like draft or combine interviews.
Yeah.
Josh, did you ever hear about that?
I did not. Fill me in.
So Mekhi Lemon, the wide receiver for USC, apparently apparently there were rumors that he gave like some terrible combine interviews, like either like outright didn't show up to some interviews from some teams, or just gave like absolute like just nonchalant, that wasn't caring, trying or anything like that, and rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Kind of like the whole thing that with
wide receiver.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it was the same thing with Shador, because that happened last year with Shador at the combine too. Now,
I don't think Shador was purposely doing it. From what I heard, some GMs felt like Mekhi Lemon was purposely tanking his draft stock.
Oh, to avoid going to a bad team.
Yeah,
because I think he would want to go to the Rams if he could get to the Rams, being on a team that's a Super Bowl.
Bro, he's a Puka Nacua. He's a faster Puka Nacua.
But he's also a more slot. He's like a slot version of Puka too. Puka and Devontae on the outside, Lemon on the inside. That's a crazy combo.
And I hear he's not one bit anti-Semitic.
That we know of. That we know of.
That we know of.
Because
No. Not everybody doing it. Everybody doing it's a bad thing.
Because you know what, Josh? Nobody knew that Puka Nacua was, when he was at BYU, because, he was a good old.
Well, because it's BYU.
Yeah.
Why?
He was just enjoying some soaking up the Suns.
Dude,
I'm
being
surprised everybody was
anti-Semitic,
surprised.
being anti-Semitic and going to BYU is crazy.
Okay, Brown's pick is in. I think I've had this pick. I hate this. I thought I had turned off all my things, but I've seen.
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it, but I think it's a good. I think it's a good pick. I think it's smart doing what they're doing. I think it would have been better to go a different route, a slightly different route, but that's just me.
Building around Shador? Right?
They're kind of doing that, but like. Okay. I think it's this guy. Yep, they go Fano
That's
from
a boring,
Utah.
boring pick, but good pick.
I mean, it's a good pick. It's definitely a surprise, though. Like I thought if they had stayed at 6, I always wanted them to go like Carnell Tate or Tyson, get a wide receiver in there. But getting Fano, so obviously that's the smart thing to do. You want to build up the trenches. He basically, from what I could tell, it says he probably could play almost every single position on the offensive line. So they can put him probably wherever they need him.
Wait, Spencer Fanu over Francis Mauigoa? That's
Maui Noah has a major issue where I think there's a worry he has to get back surgery, and he could
Oh, I
miss
didn't
the
know that.
year. Supposedly that's the rumor, or that's what I've seen is like Fano or Maui Noah might have to go. Might have to get like back surgery. It might be out for a while. Giants. I'm gonna predict.
Caleb Downs.
I'm thinking it's gonna be Downs. That's why a pick is already in. That's quick. So I do think it's gonna be Downs. Dolphins. What would they go for? Dolphins.
Receiver. Maybe they go McCollum. They need a receiver. Yeah, bro, they have no receiver. I think their best receiver is what?
Malik Washington.
Yeah. They have a bunch. They're half their.
Hey, here we go. Wow, that was quick. Here we go.
I'm telling you, I want the new trend to be they just run out, say it, and run off.
Instead of us being here for 3 hours.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Oh, they go Francis Maui Noah. Okay.
Wow.
So they went Maui Noah. Okay. So that's a surprise.
Dude, those bookmarks that I have of Miami fans telling me that there was no way in hell Jeremiah Love got drafted before Bain and Maui Goa.
Maui Noah.
Those bookmarks go crazy, man. Ooh. Wait, Fanu wears a skirt?
Yeah, Fanu was wearing like he's Polynesian, I think. So he was wearing like wow. So Giants not going Caleb Downs. That's a surprise, but the Giants come away with Arvell Reese and the second best tackle. That's smart. I like that. You get probably the best. You probably get probably the best pure athlete in the entire draft in Arvell Reese. And then you get a guy to protect Jackson Dart. I think that's smart.
Oh, Miami traded their pick to Dallas.
Oh,
Was
so
that the
Miami.
trade we were hearing about?
Oh, wow. So they just swap picks. Okay. Cowboys.
What did Miami get in return?
We haven't seen, but wow, yeah, that's a surprise. That's a quick little trade. Swapping just one pick like that?
Why would you do that?
There's a character issue with Caleb Downs? Really? I haven't heard anything about that.
Why would you do that? And the Cowboys pick is in.
Okay, so the Dolphins, all they get is 12, 177, and 180. So that's a first and 2/5?
What was the point of that?
Unless the Cowboys thought Miami's going to go for whoever they're going to go for. No, they're going to take Caleb Downs. But why? But Miami's not. I don't think Miami was going to take Caleb Downs. I feel like they were going to go. I thought they were going to go offense, if anything.
I don't get that move from the Cowboys, or not the Cowboys. I don't get it from the Dolphins. Like, you need all the first round picks you can get. If Dallas was throwing you like a second,
No,
sure, but
I think it's not for that. I think it's literally they're doing it, collect as many picks as they can because they pick up might be 2/5, but like, or maybe 2/5 or 2/6 or whatever. But you just, you just need as many darts as possible in this draft. If you're the Dolphins, just get as many darts as you can, bring in 10, 11, 12 picks, and just have them all start, right? That's because they'll be cheap and they have so much dead cap that they won't be able to keep like a lot of people. So that's definitely a surprise.
so did Miami move back a spot?
Yeah, they just moved back one spot. So it's not like they traded out of the first. They just moved back one spot and picked up 2 5th-round picks, maybe 6th-round picks.
But then if you're Dallas, why do that? Unless you think that
Unless they thought Miami for some reason was going to take maybe Caleb Downs. But I don't know why Miami would take a safety. They need a lot. They need a lot, and a safety is not. Yeah, okay. So the Dolphins get a 12th and 2 5th-round picks. Okay, so that's not that bad, but I'm surprised that.
Okay, who did had Dallas already picked, or who?
No, their pick is in, and they are celebrating. So they are celebrating. They are going crazy. So I think it must be Caleb Downs. I'm
Dude,
going to call it. Or
my Giants,
or Ruben Bain.
my Giants buddies got to be fucking furious because they all wanted either Love, Downs, Styles, or Jordan Tyson, and they didn't get any of them. And the Cowboys are going to get down. That's crazy.
Well, I think the thinking was that they thought that Sonny Styles was going to be there, but the fact that Arvell Reese was there at 5, I think there was never a draft or a mock that ever had Styles or Downs or any of those guys going before Arvell Reese. So the fact that Reese fell to 5, I think he should be happy that they got Reese. And I think it makes sense to go for a tackle once Tyson was taken. I think that's a good draft. I just realized the Giants, this draft is exactly the same as when they took Kayvon Thibodeau. They took Thibodeau and then they took Evan Neal at tackle. So they took an edge and a tackle, and now they've done the exact same thing in this draft. Thibodeau's not exactly worked out, and Evan Neal has definitely not worked out. So let's hope, for Giants fans' sakes, let's hope it works out. Oh yeah, let me call. Let me
Up down. I gotta get up. Come on. Gotta get up. Picture you.
Okay, so this will definitely be interesting. I think Cowboys are definitely going Caleb Downs. Miami. I don't know what Miami would do. Ryan.
Yeah, what's up?
What do you think? How do you see this? Where do you think Miami is going to go? Because I don't know what they're going to do. They have so much need. Lyman?
Lemon.
Oh, Lemon. Oh, well, okay.
They don't have anybody to throw the ball to.
That's true. Or Kenyon Sadiq.
Yeah, that too. Bro, I would feel so bad for Kenyon Sadiq. Bro,
That's
you know
fair.
what? He might have 1,000 yards as a tight end. But the team would be dog shit.
That's very true. Okay. So Miami's been on the clock. So the Cowboys, what pick are they going to make that's going to delude them into thinking this is their year? Ah. Here we go.
Oh, pickles would slap hard with this.
Yep. Downs. Yep. Oops. Wasn't showing. My bad. Yep. Downs. Totally makes sense. They needed defense. That's a great pick. He's this draft's version of Kyle Hamilton, a versatile do-it-all safety. He's just 3-4 inches shorter than Kyle Hamilton. So he doesn't have the exact size, but
Those numbers are all going to get better as this guy gets to Dallas. Offensive coordinators love getting their new quarterback.
so that's a good point. That's a good pick.
Love getting their new quarterback, and they have to get it down. We'll patrol the secondary.
He's probably been one of the best players in the country the past 3 years. Oh, his brother is Josh Downs, the wide receiver for the Colts.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, Miami. Mekhi Lemon. That would be a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
But
What does Miami need?
everything,
Everything.
pretty much. They have,
Draft.
I mean, they have the most dead cap of any team in NFL history. They took, because they cut Tua, and he has a $99 million dead cap hit that they have to spread over the next 2 years. The cap space, so the cap this year, like $300 million, right? Their dead cap is $175 million. So I think what they're doing, I think they did that trade to do exactly what I said. Just pick up a bunch of picks, collect as many picks as you can, because it'll be cheaper to sign those guys and just have them start. Just have them as roster filler, right?
Yeah.
Because have them actually as like starters. See what you get. Just take as many dart throws as you can, because obviously you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere anytime fast. So, like those 2 5th-round picks, I wouldn't be surprised if those guys are like at least day one starters, or like just like backups. You know what I mean? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Miami. I don't know if their pick is in yet. So my team is going to be on the clock very soon. Baltimore must be. Let's see what happens, but there's a few guys that could be there for Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay, Dolphins pick is in. So that means the Rams are now on the clock. Here we go. So I'm definitely going to watch the second and third round tomorrow, but I'm just going to have those in the background. I'm not going to stream that or anything, guys.
I got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Caden Proctor. That's a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go offensive line. I like that. So he's a tackle who no. He becomes immediately their best receiver. They're just gonna do swing passes to Caden Proctor. I like that. I like that, Trent. I like that. Put him at that way because now this is smart, right? They signed Malik Willis to like a 2 or 3 year deal, right? Not too much money. It was like $40 or $50 million, like guaranteed. So he's basically unless he really goes off, unless he somehow goes off with a bad team around him or a / bad offense, he's probably a 2-year bridge. He's probably like 2-year bridge quarterback. But now you have a possible franchise left tackle to protect him. But then you have him to protect whoever you draft at quarterback, especially if they're going to be really bad this year. If they're picking first overall next year, when you have like Arch Manning, you have who are the other quarterbacks? There's Arch Manning. I don't even know who the other quarterbacks are in next year's draft. It's really just Arch Manning is the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Mm.
But I think that's smart. Getting a tackle now this year for when they go for a quarterback next year or the year after that. That's smart. I like it.
Mm.
Okay, so Rams are on the clock. Ravens, once the Rams pick is in, Ravens are on the clock. I'm going to call it now. Rams going to take Lemon. Ravens are going to be sitting there being like, oh, shit. We could take Ruben fucking Bain. Rams pick is in. Ravens are on the clock. I'm just so glad I don't have I really hate how in like recent years all these NFL insiders have ruined the draft by starting to tweet out who's being picked like 5 minutes before the pick is actually announced. And you're like, what the fuck are you doing? You're just ruining the suspense.
Mm-hmm.
You're like ruining the fun for everybody and the surprise by doing that.
Yeah.
Like the most fun part of the draft is like that, a surprise pick like David Bailey going when he did. Being surprised about the Chiefs trading up and then taking Mansour Delane, like shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what picks did I miss? Sorry, I had to step out.
Okay, so I don't know what you. When were you last here? Were
When
you here for
Dallas was
Maui?
up. No, when Dallas was up.
Yeah,
Dallas
so he missed 11
Dallas-
as well.
So Dallas took Downs,
Yep.
and Dolphins took Proctor, Caden Proctor.
Alabama offensive tackles. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like I think that's smart because if they're gonna be like the worst team in the league next year, and you're drafting, first overall for like Arch Manning or whoever the top quarterback is, it's good to at least think you have a franchise left tackle to protect him ahead of time, right? Rather than getting a quarterback and then having to save his ass in the draft after that. So I like this for the Dolphins. Sure, the Evan Neal pick from a few years ago makes you worry, but I like this pick. I like what the Dolphins did. Rams are now on the clock. They're going to go Mekhi Lemon. That's what I'm calling for. And then the Ravens are going to be sitting there being like, oh, we can take Ruben fucking Bain. Take probably the second best edge rusher in the entire draft. Go
Mhm.
best player available rather than draft for need.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't agree with drafting Alabama offensive tackles.
Is it just because of Evan Neal, or is it other draft?
No, dude, have you seen any Alabama offensive tackle do good in the NFL?
I mean, other than Evan Neal, I honestly, I will fully admit, I don't think I could name any others.
Yeah,
But-
off the top
Titans-
of my head, I don't know if I could name too many.
The
NFL
Titans drafted one
The
a few years
Titans did.
ago. Yeah.
You're not talking about Isaiah Wilson, are you? No, because he was at Georgia.
No, he was a
Isaiah
Georgia.
Wilson. Yeah, he was Georgia. That is the single worst pick in the entire draft. He is the worst. He's probably the biggest bust ever in NFL history.
Bro is lazy as shit.
He is lazy as shit. And he had 4 career snaps, 3 on special teams, 1 on offense. And the first snap he ever took, he got bull rushed on his ass on a field goal on an extra point.
Damn.
Worst pick ever. He was like, he got drafted. He's like, yeah, I want to rap now. I just want to become a rapper.
That's crazy. To just
Wait. Why is Ian Rappaport talking about Ty Simpson? Swear to God, if Ty Simpson goes right in here to the Rams, that'd be hilarious.
Rams fans would be pissed.
I mean, I get it, but if anything, the one thing I would most hope for as a Ravens fan is the Bengals just fuck up their entire team and piss off Joe Burrow so much he requests a trade and he gets traded to the Rams.
Am I the
Exactly.
only one that doesn't get the Ty Simpson hype?
you aren't alone.
I mean, fully admit, if I'm a GM, I would never touch a quarterback from Alabama or Ohio State. That's just me.
Ty Simpson was so like up and down this year.
Oh no, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
weird.
Yeah, he was so up and down. He was good for like the first. He was good for like the first half of the season. Then he dropped off like crazy.
No. Remember the FSU game where he looked like
no, you're right.
dog
He was
shit?
Game of the year. I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
He's one of those quarterbacks, like you look at him under pressure, he is terrible. When he is terrible against the blitz, he's terrible under pressure. You even go look at that South Carolina game. South Carolina wasn't great, but they pushed Alabama hard because they kept getting pressure on Ty.
Wait a minute. My question. Wait.
South Carolina has a great D line. That's
Where
why.
did, how did the Rams get this pick? From what trade did they get this pick? Where did they get this pick from? The Rams.
That's a good question.
Because obviously they would have been because they traded 29 to the Chiefs for Trent McDuffie. Where did the Rams get this pick from? Where did Rams get?
Was it for Ramsey?
No, that was years ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's part of Atlanta. Is the trade from Atlanta last year for James Pierce? That's what it was. Okay, it was the James Pierce trade. This is where the Falcons would be if they hadn't made that trade.
Damn.
Okay.
The Rams
So-
pick is in.
Ravens are at least on the clock. I haven't seen anything about their pick is in.
Should be coming up soon.
They went Ty Simpson.
Oh
No
my
way!
god.
Oh my!
I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys because I'm beating you by about 20 seconds. But yeah, I'll let you know when the next pick is in. That's it. I won't tell you who it is.
No way! They went Ty Simpson. Wow! Holy shit! That is the biggest surprise of the entire draft. Holy!
Bro, Ty Simpson, bro. The Rams are gonna be so fucked when Matthew Stafford retires.
He's only had 15 career starts, and all of them were last year. Wow.
Alabama fans are gonna be hyping this shit up.
I mean, it makes sense because like this is honestly like this is perfect. This is I get it because Stafford's gonna be starting the entire year, so this is gonna be he gets he gets to sit behind Stafford for a year, maybe 2, and then he gets to. It's like the Jordan Love situation, and then he gets to come in, and maybe that helps him out. There's no way Simpson is going to get anything more than garbage time in blowout games, and then week 17 and 18 once the season is at the end of the once we're at the end of the regular season. Wow, though, that is crazy.
So now, who do the Jets reach on to draft a quarterback? Taylor Green?
What? Oh, are you
The
talking
Jets.
about the Jets at 16?
No, I'm just saying, who do the Jets reach on now to get a quarterback? They need a quarterback.
They're not going to take quarterback at 16. They might
No,
take-
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't honestly. I don't even know who's Cade Klubnik. I don't know. That is a surprise.
Bro, the Jets take fucking Drew Aller. I'd fucking laugh.
Drew Aller. That's funny. No, but that is crazy. And now the Ravens are on the clock. They've been on the clock. I'm going to call it here. Because of the way this has gone, I would not be surprised if the Ravens go, instead of going for position of need, which would be offensive line, they go best player available, which is Ruben Bain, to help with their
I don't
edge.
think anybody wants to touch Ruben Bain after the shit that came out last week.
I mean, that's
That's
probably why.
true.
That's probably. Oh, you didn't hear about this? So
2 years ago, he killed somebody in a car accident, basically.
I think it was someone in his car that he was driving. Like he was either racing somebody or he like changed lanes too aggressively, lost control, hit a concrete barrier, and I think a girl.
He rear-ended a vehicle. According to the police, Huh?
Was it longer than 3 years ago?
it was 2 years ago.
Okay, I don't know.
Is that the statute of limitations, Josh?
No.
Well, no,
it's
the
not.
the cops decided to drop the charges for some reason,
Right. Yeah.
magically.
Well, maybe.
Josh, how's your training going? By the way, how are you going with that?
Fantastic. I'm doing on-the-job stuff right now.
So how much longer before you I guess graduate or fully become like a full sheriff's deputy?
November 5th.
Nice. And so you'll be
So,
a sheriff's
Josh,
deputy with Louisville Police Department or with the county?
No, with Jefferson County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, so that's the county that Louisville is in. Okay, nice, cool.
so Josh, let me set the stage for you real quick.
Ravens pick is in. Calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. This is they're gonna go Ruben Bain. Just the way this has gone, they were so taking Ruben Bain that he's fallen.
Let me set the stage for you though, Josh, for the scenario. It's 4 a.m. in Miami. It's during spring break. It's Ruben Bain's driving with 2 of his Miami teammates and a girl that was one of his friends. The girl is in the front
They were
passenger
out
seat.
drinking.
Yeah, they're driving around at 4 a.m. on the interstate. It's a 60. Evidently, according to the police report, he was going 55. That's what the estimated speed was. He rear ends somebody. After he rear ends this person, the car continues to careen down the interstate, bouncing off of multiple concrete
go.
barriers.
That doesn't happen at 55 miles an hour.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
At 55 miles an hour, if you hit a stop car, your car's going to go maybe another 90, 120 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
But as
Oh.
far as like car lengths is, that's probably like another 6, maybe 7 car lengths. If it's not buried in the back of that car. If it's buried in the back of that car, which obviously it wasn't, it continued. But I could believe that at like 100 miles an hour.
well, here's the interesting thing. In the police report, they put assumed not intoxicated or under the influence, but a sobriety test was not done at the scene. The young woman was rushed to the hospital, died 3 weeks later, but was in a coma for 2 weeks of that.
And the woman was his friend or the person?
Was
he
his
hit?
friend. Was his friend.
Oh God, that's awful.
And the police originally they didn't charge him with anything. All they gave him was a citation for careless driving. And the citation was later dropped in court 2 weeks later. So, and then
so I wanted them to go for him, but I feel like what happened with Bain is why he's sliding now, because Ravens went Ione from Penn State.
Well, it's like it's Henry. It's not similar to Henry Ruggs because we don't know officially if Bain was under the influence, but it's kind of like that. It's one of those things.
I don't know if he was.
It's one of those. Do you want to be the team that drafts a guy that, whether or not he was or not, he was careless driving and it led to somebody losing their life, right?
So there's a lot of character development that happens with that. Maybe he's a really safe driver now.
Well, he didn't learn because last year he got into another accident, hit a tree he hit a tree and got another citation for careless driving that was also later dropped the next week in court. So
let's take this dude's license away. Right? I'm not the only one, right? Let's take this dude's license away. You're not allowed to drive. If you do drive, congratulations. It's now a felony.
And Josh, I don't like saying this because you're technically a cop now, almost.
Yeah,
my cousin's he works for the sheriff's department in Dade County, and I had this conversation with him. Like, it's really hard from an outsider's perspective to be like the history of Miami and even Florida police, how they've handled stuff with athletes in the past, covering stuff up, hindering investigations, and it's like, you don't know, but it's like if you're a Miami cop and you get called for an accident and it's Ruben Bain, I'm not gonna get you in. Like, some guys are like that.
Not me. Mm-mm.
Will Levis gets into a drunk driving accident. Oh, going to the slammer.
Get lock him up. Lock him up.
He's gonna go, hey, I beat Louisville a few times.
Lock him up. How many touchdowns you have that game? Lock him up. Seriously. No, seriously, because you got to realize that was a collection of decisions they made, regardless of their position.
Yep.
They get no sympathy from me. Because tell you what, going through the academy, what I'm going to be doing is I'm basically going to be living in a dorm for however long. I think it's 18 weeks. I'll be living in a dorm. I'll get to come home on the weekends. But do you think I'm going to be putting, you think I'm going to go to a bar, have a couple drinks, and drive home?
No.
No. No. You think I'm going to be
even
speeding egregiously?
Even when I was at the wedding I wasn't drinking like crazy because that's just not who I am as a person. But
yeah, you just don't drink that much.
No, but even well, I did have to be able to use my phone to be able to get an Uber back to my mom's place. But if I'm pathologically, drunk, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So, okay, so.
Well, we know you can't handle your alcohol, Mr. Townhome.
A lot of nice townhomes here in South Bend.
I still can't believe that you got that he thought I said that.
That was so.
All I said was
far from what you actually said,
and he mishears me and thinks I said tight asses. And Lucas
was so far from what.
Dude, Lucas was about to beat your ass.
Lucas was so mad. See, Connor, this is why I hate when you just talk random. He said something I hate when you just talk random shit. Talk about random shit. He's like, why the fuck do you talk so much? And I'm like, what? We were just all so confused. Here.
Well, no, it's because you were talking about we were talking about trying to get you to get a girl while we were there, and it
I'm
was
not
right
even,
after.
the funny thing is, I'm not even listening. I'm not even paying attention to that. I'm literally just looking at the home, like the camp, like the area around the campus as we're driving back, and I just see like a nice row of like little townhomes or something. That was probably like student housing or something, off-campus student housing, and that's where I said, "Oh, there's just some nice little townhomes."
Oh my god. See that?
Oh my god!
But anyways, so as far as our like trip to VT, that's gonna be tough. I think I might be able to swing it, but it's gonna be tough.
Okay.
So
Because I have to be back.
Bane gets picked by the Bucks.
Oh, of course he gets picked by a Florida team, so the cops can cover it up again.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It's Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Those Tampa police are not the same as
Yeah. Those Florida State fans? I don't know.
No. Anyways, what I was saying, so I'll have to leave from class. I'll get out of class Friday afternoon, probably around 3 or 4. I don't really know when my classes will be over. But then I would have to drive to Lexington, meet up with you, Ryan, and then we'd drive out to Blacksburg.
Okay.
And meet
And
with-
then I have to pick up.
you gotta pick up Lucas.
Hurdle. That's an hour and a half drive just from where I am, and then it's like a 5.5 hour drive from there up to VT.
What time are you picking him up? Do you know yet?
No, I have to look back. I have to look at what time he said it was. So
So we're staying in Newport, Virginia.
Yeah.
we also The other thing is we also don't know what time the game is at either. Like if the game is like an
They
afternoon,
still haven't
game,
announced that.
I don't
Not
think
yet.
so.
No, if it's gonna be on network, so usually wait to announce when the game is. We'll know about a month out when it is though.
If
Like
they're both ranked, maybe.
Georgia Tech versus VT being ranked.
Yeah.
All I know
Maybe-
is we won't have to worry about what we'd have to worry about when we go to a Michigan game is big noon kickoff.
Oh, I thought you meant something else.
Now, being suspected of spying and stealing signs. Who would do that? Who would do such a thing?
Who would
That would be hilarious. Getting like tickets to that game, getting the opposing sideline, and just have like big fake cameras. Like
maybe they're scared we'll get too close to their personal assistant to the head coach.
start doing like baseball signals behind them.
Dude, that Michigan staff, man, freaky. I think they cheated every single possible way they could, Josh.
Well, they got a national championship out of it, and it's not going to get taken away. So, is it
What is
worth
it?
it? Probably.
What is it they always say? If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Well, didn't they just get a basketball national championship as well?
Yep.
Yep. There you go. Succeeding.
Jets pick is in. Okay. So Ione goes to the Ravens. Bane goes to the Bucks. So he stays. Ione, that's smart. They needed interior offensive line help. Do they put him at center? Maybe. But at the very least, you have possible. I mean, you could put him at center. He wasn't an actual center. He's a guard. But I guess you could slide him into center and see how that goes. At the very least, we don't have to deal with Daniel Faalele anymore. Dude had feet like he was stuck in concrete. He could not move at all to save his fucking life. Thank God he's not on the Ravens anymore.
Who do the Jets take here, you think?
Banana,
Did
Ooh,
they?
hello, bells.
Maybe they go that safety. I feel like they need to go defense. They need to get a corner or a safety. They need somebody to be able to get picks because they had none last year.
Who they get?
No,
Kenyon
ma'am.
Sadiq? Oh, Jesus, do I feel bad for you?
What? So they're going 2 tight end. Okay. So they take Sadiq. Okay, that is a surprise. Who the fuck is throwing him the ball is the question. But
Geno Smith.
Mwah.
oh, right, Gino. I forgot Gino's back with the Jets. Oh my god. I mean, he's basically
Old man Geno Smith.
he's basically a tight end only in name. He's basically just a big ass wide receiver.
Bro, Drew Aller's gonna have a field day throwing to Kenyon Sadiq.
Aller's gonna be taken in the 2nd or 3rd round.
Dude, I bet you the Jets are so pissed that Dante Moore didn't come out this year.
Oh, right. So that's gonna be the big thing next year. Is I guess quarterback number 1 next year, Arch Manning or Dante Moore.
If they tank again to go get Dante Moore, and Dante Moore still doesn't want to be a Jet.
Oh my god, that's
You know, that's one of the big reasons why Dante Moore came back was because he didn't want to play for the Jets.
I mean, did he didn't outright say he just didn't want to play for the Jets, did he? I don't think everybody.
No, he did. He did.
Said he's like, I don't want to play
He
for the
did.
Jets.
Yes. Yeah.
That's funny. I forgot about that. That is funny.
Well, if you're a quarterback, would you want to play for the Jets?
No, I would never want to play for the Jets, Cardinals,
Browns.
Titans.
I'm honestly surprised we haven't had too many bigger trades.
I mean, I mean, so Lions pick is in. I feel like they were hoping to get Ione, or how do you say his last name?
Let's just say Ione for.
Huh?
Let's just say Ione for posterity. I don't know. I said posterior. That's not what that was.
Where did the Steelers pick?
21.
22nd?
21st. So 21st. So it's Lions, then Vikings, then Panthers, Cowboys, Steelers.
So with who's left on the board, who would you want, Josh?
Who would I want?
Or what's the I remember asking you, what was the position you want?
So we need quarterback, wide receivers, we need depth for defense, and
I guess Ty Simpson's no longer the pick at 21, like it probably
All
was
right.
originally.
I think Josh is great. I think Josh is grateful for that one.
No, I think
Yeah.
you guys are going to take a quarterback in I'm going to say inside either the 3rd or the 4th round. I think you'll take a quarterback.
Taylon Green to the Steelers would feed families.
It really would. But this is just such a down year for quarterbacks.
Yeah.
At least this draft. This draft is just not a very. I'm not even going to say the quarterbacks in this draft aren't talented. It's just like there weren't really any huge standout guys in college except for Mendoza.
Mm.
And so I don't know. But Green to Pittsburgh would feed families.
Man, the Rams are getting clowned on right now for taking Ty Simpson. Even Rams fans are like, what? That's crazy. This will be a threat we look back. No, I mean, what is your thoughts on that? Ty Simpson going to the Rams like that? That's crazy.
I don't know. I feel like he was far too inconsistent.
mean-
he doesn't handle pressure very well. Like Ryan said, it's going to be tough.
I mean, it makes sense because oh, we lost Ryan. I mean, it makes sense because they it's probably like the best place to go because there's absolutely no way there's no expectation of him for this season. He's not going to start. He's not going to do anything. He's going to play some. He's going to play at the end of games in blowouts. He's going to play, weeks. He'll start weeks 17, 18. Once their seeding is set, you know what I mean? So there's no expectation for him. So I think that's good. And him getting to sit behind and learn from Matt Stafford is a great option.
Ooh. There's some nice hats coming out.
Hats
Yeah. For
the teams?
no, for Kentucky.
Oh,
Nice hats coming out. That's what so there's this company called State Line Co.
yeah.
And they've been pushing for the last couple of years to get well, first off, they're heavily affiliated with UK stuff, but they've been pushing for the last couple of years to get actual licensed merchandise rights for Kentucky stuff, and they have it now. So hold on, I got it. One of my favorite.
Okay, so Lions. So Blake Miller, offensive line. So yeah, they needed linemen.
But yeah, this Power K hat.
Okay, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's got the white rope and all that. Super cool.
So we got Ryan back.
But yeah, they're releasing some new stuff coming up for this season because of the new coach and everything. It's gonna be.
Sorry, yeah, had a 5-star recruit message me, so I
Nice.
did. No,
So
Did you tell him? Nah, go down to Kentucky.
no, yeah. He's was it Notre Dame, Miami, other teams. So
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
What's his name?
the Vikings do.
Just
Abraham Cisse.
Caleb
Yeah.
Banks, D tackle from Florida. I don't know who that is.
He's probably the best interior defensive lineman on this class.
Oh, really? I thought it was Caden McDonald, but okay.
No. Banks has injury issues. That's the main thing.
Oh,
But
Banks does?
yeah.
How do you spell Cesay?
SESAY.
Oh, he only played 3 games in 2025. So that makes sense.
He's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I found him. Football, track, and basketball. Sweet.
Bro plays edge rusher and tight end.
That's insane. Yeah, he just had a visit with Notre Dame.
Yeah. We have a prediction to log him.
And is he
6'5".
for the 27 class?
Yeah.
So, okay. Carolina. Okay, so Carolina, they're on the clock. I thought this would have been a good spot for Sadiq to go for them. Pick is in for the Panthers. Is this where they go? Do they go Lemon, go wide receiver back-to-back years in the first?
I can't believe Lemons fell this far, bro.
No. Watch. He's going to go to the Eagles because they're going to be trading Brown and A.J. Brown. That's what's going to happen. I'm calling it now.
We'll get the Eagles have selected Mekhi Lemon with the 20th overall pick, or not the 20th overall pick, the 21st overall. No, what do they pick? The Eagles pick.
Oh, the Eagles traded with Dallas.
Oh, so the 20th pick. Okay.
So Dallas was 20, Eagles were 23, Eagles move up to 20, and the Eagles get and the
All right, you guys are about to lose me here in about 5 minutes.
You done?
Yeah, it's just getting late. I'm getting tired.
Well, stay at least until the Steelers are done. Oh, stay at least until the Steelers.
I'll stay at least until the Steelers. What pick are we on?
19. Then
19.
Philly.
I can wait.
Philly just traded with Dallas, so Philly is now pick 20. Dallas gets pick 23. I think a 4th rounder. It's like pick 140, 114 or something, and then like a 5th or 6th rounder. Okay. So yeah, so pick is in for the Panthers. Then it'll be Eagles, then Steelers, and then you can go to bed. At least the Steelers. And then you can give your general thoughts on the Steelers pick once we get there. Okay.
All right. Cool.
So.
I got an early morning too. I got to drive all the way to South Bend tomorrow.
For what?
Spring game.
Oh.
So yeah.
I still can't believe
Friday.
What? No, it's Saturday, but we're going down Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that skydiver got stuck on the VT scoreboard.
Dude,
that's really funny.
When we go there, you're gonna have to show. See, this is where the skydiver face planted into the scoreboard.
The rumor, I think, is that we're gonna be getting a new scoreboard. I think before the season. That's like the rumor.
He hit the C in tech.
Huh?
He hit the C in tech.
He hit the E and the C. He actually knocked them both down. They actually got replaced today, or earlier, like yesterday.
You're getting a new scoreboard. Why would you mess with the damn letters?
Just to take it down. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they just got a spare E and C. They just threw out there for the time being.
Hey, this is how. Hey, no, Josh. Like, let a skydiver hit right into it. That's how we'll get insurance to pay for a brand new jumbotron.
Okay.
All right. See what Panthers do.
Do you think they go offense again? Or no, the Eagles, if Panthers are going to go maybe defense. Eagles are going to take Mekhi Lemon because the rumors they're going to trade AJ Brown to the Patriots after June 1st. That's like the rumor.
Wow.
Okay, Monroe Freeling tackle. That makes okay. So they're doing this. They're doing the smart thing. You build up in the trenches. So that's Freeling. That's offensive tackle. And then this is now, I forgot to make the switch. This is now the Eagles. And then 23 is the Cowboys. Okay. I mean, even with 8 minutes per pick, we're still at we're almost at the 2-hour mark on this draft, and we're just barely halfway through the fucking first round. Jesus.
I'm telling you, they need to shorten it down to.
Like, I feel like it should be 5 minutes.
I feel like there needs to be a competition. Whoever can spend the least amount of time picking.
You get whoever has the least amount of time to make their pick in the first round gets like an extra pick in like the second or in like each draft or each round or something. Or like the subsequent draft. Now that'd be hilarious. Like whoever spends the least amount of time in the first round, they get an extra pick in like the second. Whoever's the fastest in the second round gets an extra pick in the third, and so on.
I just want that like one person to be like, the pick is in, and they go to the podium and do
it's immediately in. Okay, so
don't tell me the pick's in, and you got to take 5 minutes to go to the podium.
Here come. Well, no, the Eagles were quick. Pick was in, and the Eagles selection's already been made. So I think this is going to be
Mekhi Lemon. You fucking called it.
I called it.
You fucking called it. They're going to trade AJ Brown now. That's crazy.
What is that? Is that 3? Is that 3 times I've been correct? Is
yes.
that 3 or is that 4?
That's 4.
That's 4. I've called it.
You've been correct 4 times.
Oh, Josh, before you go, what did you think? What about the Diana Rossini stuff? Mike Vrabel.
He's so.
That's just unprofessional.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now saying like, here's the thing: if there's a real attraction there is. Like, it's just one of those things where like,
if they had,
if he chose to act on his attraction with her, Vrabel should have
made it known.
His wife.
Yeah.
Okay. Not done that to his family, and then have the relationship.
Well, I think. What's getting them is the fact that if they had made it known and made them known and aware that this relationship was going on, it's still unprofessional, but at the very least they probably would have been like, okay, Diana, we can still have you work as a reporter. We'll just ensure that you're not covering.
I don't know if you could,
or something.
I don't know if you could have a reporter covering the NFL while dating a NFL head coach, because they would have ulterior motives.
Well, I mean, that is true too.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Like neutrality would not be possible.
Well, now it makes you wonder. Like people found tweets from the last, because this has been going on for the past 6 years at least that we know of. Like people found tweets of her talking about Mike Vrabel being the most underrated head coach in the NFL and a bunch of other, and it's like,
hold on.
Now we know why you were feeling that way.
I have to make something clear. Okay.
Yeah.
If I compliment any coach, any player, anything, all right, through my, opinion, in written form or verbal form or whatever, I am not in a relationship with that person.
Yes.
Yeah.
You hear it? Okay. Not in a relationship with them. Period.
Yep.
But the crazy thing is like, I feel like people are making this like the biggest deal that happened in all of this was that Mike Vrabel cheated on his wife.
That's the biggest story for you?
Yeah, that's the biggest story for me because, like, you have the journal, and yeah, there are lines you don't cross as a journalist.
Yeah, of course.
You know, you don't have relationships with the people that you get information from. Besides a professional relationship, there's integrity that needs to be kept. But honestly, not that big of a deal. I'm sorry. And here's the thing. I don't even think she was made to leave. I think she just stepped down because she knew it was going to be a problem.
Oh, I mean, no, they probably were gonna investigate, and they probably were gonna have to like remove her as a reporter because obviously, like you said, the integrity thing is definitely a problem. Like that is definitely, as someone who works in news like that, that is definitely.
Well, the thing that annoyed me is her resignation letter was her playing victim. Like, she called it, what was it? Sexism. That's why she was getting criticized for it.
No.
And it's like
No.
no.
No. Because if it was a male reporter and a female head coach or a female player
Or female, or some sort of female assistant or some sort of coach on a team.
I guarantee you it would be a much larger scandal.
The male, if it was,
especially with the
male.
age difference. Especially with the age difference, it would be a much larger scandal.
Yeah.
I mean,
However,
still kind of is a big. It's kind of has been a big scandal, but
well, and how
it's not. No, honestly, I don't care that much.
Well, it was Josh. It was more of her. This was before the other stuff came out, like the pictures of them kissing and all that stuff.
Yeah,
she was painting the picture that people only assumed that it was an affair because she was a woman.
She was lying about it. Now it's bigger because she lied about it.
Yeah. Because she said that the pictures, the original pictures, didn't show the 6 other people because she was on a girls' trip, evidently.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
You know, when I go on a trip or something like that, I often hang out with a member of the opposite sex in a hot tub with somebody else there.
Yeah. I had breakfast with them.
Away from my wife or my husband, you know, like, what are we doing, people? Like, that's not how, like, nobody's going to be like, hey, let's hit the hot tub. Like, nobody's doing that.
Let's dance underneath the stars on our bungalow.
Yeah, staring lovingly into each other's eyes. Like, this isn't things you do with a friend. These are not things you do. Maybe like sit by the pool, have a couple drinks. That's what I do with a friend. You know, I wouldn't be in the hot tub with them. I wouldn't be, you know, dancing with them or anything like that. Holding hands. Are you shitting me? First off, I'm a married man. I am not alone with one other person of the opposite sex.
Yep.
Like, period. There are it's a rule. I am not going to be in a position where I'm alone with another member of the opposite sex and nobody else is around.
It literally it doesn't. I don't know what she. And then the funny thing is, like, the Athletic said, okay, hey, well, you know, you're one of our best reporters. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. We just need you to show us pictures of the girls that you were on the trip with.
Oh, right, because she said she was on the girls' trip, right?
And guess what?
Right?
And I don't know about you, Josh, but what are ladies' favorite things to do when they're on a trip?
Take
pictures. And she instead of showing them those pictures, she decided to resign.
Yeah, she folded. Yeah, she's like, nah, I can't do that. Yeah.
Okay. Steelers pick is in.
All right, let's see what the Steelers do here. They got Jerome Bettis announcing the pick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The bus.
The bus.
Had to do that with a Notre Dame running back going top 3.
Well, he was out there for that pick too, for the Jeremiah Love pick too.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, he might have been out there for the Sonny Styles pick by the Commanders.
You can't say no like that.
Huh?
Who?
You can't say no like that. That's not funny.
What do you mean?
Who?
I'm so confused. Wait.
Who is this?
They took a tackle from Arizona State.
What?
Okay.
How do you feel about that, Josh?
I mean,
It
they
makes
needed
sense.
O-line.
They needed a body.
Yeah, they needed O-line. They needed some depth, and they needed a little bit of help. It just stinks. I think they were too far down in the draft to get some of the guys they wanted. A bunch of offensive.
Like this is a guy this is a name I don't recognize. I hadn't seen going in the first round. That's a guy. That's a name I don't recognize.
I saw him kind of graded as like a second round pick, but
that's the problem. I think there's after like Ione, the tackles and stuff. Remember the mock draft we were doing, Ryan?
yeah.
Once we got past him, there was like nobody that was giving like a first round grade for anything on offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is. I mean, I was kind of hoping for like a Green or a Nussmeier. I was thinking quarterback here, just because.
Really?
But like, I know, but the fall off between like quarterback 3 and 4 and quarterback 5 and 6 is pretty drastic. I just think that it is one of the needs.
Mm-hmm.
They got one of the needs.
He's got a big ass head.
I would have liked to have seen like.
You really would have wanted to see what?
Defensive back or a wide receiver, honestly.
Fair enough.
But I'm not upset with this.
Okay.
The Steelers really are going to end up with Drew Aller as their quarterback.
Oh, I am a Drew Aller fan. Hold on. I am a Drew Aller fan.
That's true. I mean, but straight up for you, would you rather have Aaron Rodgers for another year or take Drew Aller in like the second or third round and just be like, yeah, he's just starter for this year, and we're just gonna see what we got with him.
Rodgers could sling it still.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah.
I feel like the Steelers would be better off.
Is immediately starting to leave once the Steelers pick came in.
I feel like it would have been better off if the Steelers would have just said, you know what, Aaron, we're good because you're probably only going to come back for a year anyway. Will Howard, we drafted you last year. F it. We'll just see what you got. We're honestly probably not going to win a lot of games anyway. If anything, we're probably going to be a wild card exit again. Might as well tank.
Make the playoffs.
And make the playoffs, get beat in the first round. Might as well just tank and go get one of the best quarterbacks in next year's class. That's what I would have done.
Try and just I feel like that's what they should have done, but
the Steelers never tank.
But they also have the most expensive and oldest defense in the entire league. So
yep. The Rooney family will never tank, man.
No, the Rooney family would probably rather commit seppuku before they ever see their team pick inside the top 10.
When's the last time the Steelers even picked inside the top 10?
Yeah.
That's a good question, honestly.
That's a really good question. It might be 20 years ago.
Was it Ben? Or was he still in the mid round? In the mid?
Ben was
they got Mesidor.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick for the Chargers. That's
a Khalil Mack replacement.
Okay. Well,
no,
guys,
isn't he still on the team?
No, I'm saying for like when Mack retires.
Oh, true. Okay, man. We appreciate you being here, Josh. We appreciate you.
Have a good
We'll,
rest of your draft stream.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll start. We obviously got to start doing more streams as we in the future.
For sure.
More shows, obviously. So, but it's good song, you man.
Yeah.
Yep. Good seeing you, Josh.
Bye.
So did Lucas not hop in here at all?
No, he hasn't.
Mm.
He said he was having an issue. Remember? So Mesidor, that's a good pick. I'm surprised. Honestly, it seemed like they were saying his name more often than Bane during the playoffs at times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So okay, so Mesdor. So yeah, so the first big surprise was David Bailey going second, Narnavel Reese, then Jeremiah Love. That was definitely a surprise. What's been your so far now that we're pick 20? We have 10 picks left. What's been your favorite? I mean, you haven't been here the whole time, but Ryan. But what's
Yeah.
your favorite and least favorite picks thus far?
Favorite picks, obviously, Jeremy. No, I'm not going to be biased.
No, not that.
Favorite pick. I'll be honest. Philadelphia getting Makai Lemon. I think,
Yeah.
I think they, in my opinion, I think they got probably the best receiver in the draft. And they got him at pick 20. And it sounds like they're going to end up trading AJ Brown. And I think getting Makai Lemon in place of AJ Brown, especially with whatever they get from the AJ Brown trade, that's a huge W. So
my favorite is the Giants just being able to sit there at 5 and getting Arvell Reese falling into their lap like that. That was definitely a surprise. And honestly, it's my least favorite only because of the circumstances. Was the Chiefs trading up to get Delane because he was easily. I think there was no chance. There was no chance. It was. He would have probably very easily been available right at 9. They didn't have to trade up to get him. And basically they gave up like too much to move up 3 spots because they gave up a 3rd and a 5th, right?
yeah,
and don't get anything back, and you're still getting a guy that easily would have been available. Like if they were moving up from like 29, if that had been their original pick, and then moving up to 6, sure, I get it. Obviously, you'd have to give up more for a much bigger jump than like that. But like I would have understood it at that point. But moving 3 spots to do that doesn't make much sense. I also like I really like Sonny Styles going to Washington. They need defense. I liked that. And Dallas, I don't know why they traded up 1 spot to get Caleb Downs because I don't think there was ever a chance they were going to be going unless the Dolphins were just like, hey, we'll trade you up 1 spot if you give us 2 fifths because we just need a bunch of extra picks. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Obviously, the pick that I think everyone's most confused about is Ty Simpson. But it makes sense if they're going to sit him for a year or 2. And why not have him sit behind a future Hall of Fame quarterback in Matt Stafford?
I was more of the mindset with him. I don't think he's good.
Ty? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think so either. I think if they really wanted to go QB, they would have been better off. You know, because I mean, what? Let me look this up. 2027.
Personally, if I was the Rams and I wanted a quarterback, what I would have done.
Like you could have had like the top 3 are Dante Moore, Arch Manning, Julian Sayin next year.
Yeah.
Like I think any one of those 3, we would all agree, even though they all had their own issues this past year at times. I think we would have all have said that they're all 3 are better than Ty Simpson. And
Or even like CJ Carr. CJ Carr is a borderline 1st-round pick projected next year. I like CJ Carr better than Ty Simpson.
I thought was he a redshirt last year?
I think he was a redshirt freshman last year.
Oh, I thought he was a straight pure freshman. Okay.
No.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think Carr was good, but I think the tier, it's really those 3 of, it feels like that it really is those of more, well, Manning, more, Sayin, and then Carr is like in the 2nd tier.
I think Carr can play himself into
that
I
top
mean, he
tier
really
though this
could,
year.
but like if you asked like
Oh, right now, yeah, no,
right
right
now
now for
it's
sure.
those three, and then Carr would be like at the top of the second tier for
It's kind of
quarterbacks.
like Mendoza. Nobody had Mendoza as the
Oh
top
yeah,
quarterback heading into this year. We all remember it was fucking Drew Aller, Cade Klubnik, Garrett
oh,
Nussmeier. Huh?
so Cowboys go edge. So they go Malachi
Really?
Lawrence. They go
Okay, I
Malachi.
thought he was a guy that we were looking at maybe getting in like the third round.
Was he really? Is that big? Malachi Lawrence from UCF?
Yeah.
So it's not. So based on this, huge potential. Looks like he's a big. Well, he was a first round. He was a first team Big 12, 6'4", 250. So yeah, it just sounds like he's just a bit raw, a bit of a reach of a prospect. I mean, I get it. They needed to go defense, but like, who like? That's definitely a surprise. I mean, let me look this up. Because there was a few. Yeah, I mean, if they really want, I think what they should have gone for, I get it, going edge, but they could have gone Gerard McCoy. McCoy. You take Downs, you take McCoy. That's two. That helps your secondary right there. And their secondary was terrible last year. I think it was like last or second to last in like passing yards allowed or total yards allowed
Yeah.
last year. So I think that would have been better, but I guess it makes sense because. So okay, that's definitely a surprise.
Bro, he was balling. You could tell he didn't think he was going in the first round.
Who?
Malachi Lawrence.
Oh yeah, just now. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He was like straight, just flooded
So
with tears.
okay, pick is in for Browns. I think they're gonna go. I think they're gonna go offense because who did they take? Because they took.
Fanu, I think.
Yeah, they took Fanu. I think they're gonna go offense again. They don't need to go defense. Their defense is really good. I think I'm gonna call it here. Denzel Boston. That's my call. They're gonna go
Casey
wide receiver.
Concepcion is mine.
KC. I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that. You're gonna call. So we're both calling wide receiver. We're just calling different ones. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think. I actually do like. I think of the two, I think KC is maybe the better option of the two because you can use him as like a gadget wide receiver, right?
Uh-huh.
You can use him as on those jet sweeps, those swing and swing passes and stuff like that. He has that speed. Denzel Boston's just a big guy, big big body receiver at 6'4". So I think it's gonna be Boston. But yeah, I can't believe I've been right on 4 picks, calling 4 picks ahead of time already this year, or this draft. It really is so funny seeing how the draft always surprises us every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I wonder what it's interesting. What does Chicago do?
They probably would have gone if he was there. I feel like they would have gone Freeling from Monroe Freeling from Georgia because they need offensive line. They need a right tackle. They have a left tackle, but I think they need a right tackle. So I think they would have gone that way.
Did they already find their replacement for Drew Dahlman?
I don't know who that is.
Their center, who retired.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't really know what the center pool looks like. All right, let's see what the Browns do.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Let me get something. Let me grab this. Oh, it's right here. Let me move. Okay. So yeah, so they lost Njoku. Okay, so Njoku. Oh, Wyatt Teller. That's who they lost. I forgot about that from VT. Oh my God, what the hell? I forgot the Browns lost both of their starting tackles and a starting guard. They're going to go off. Oh, 3 tackles, but they lost their 2 starting tackles and a guard.
Mm.
They're going to go offensive line. I don't know who they're going to go for though. I think that's what they're going to do. They need to go offensive line. If they don't go offensive line here, that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous choice in my opinion. Oh,
I fucking called it.
you got it.
I
You got
called it.
Concepcion.
I
Damn it.
fucking called it, bro.
You got it.
Yeah.
That was funny. One of the guys, it sounded like Rich Eisen literally was like, "Aw." He literally. There you go. I like it. You got it right. So you got that. You got it right. I got it wrong. So very dynamic. Obviously was a beast at NC State a few years ago. He won the Paul Horning Award for most versatile player. And was a first team All-American. Okay. So there you go. So Bears. They're gonna go. This is where they're gonna. They need. I thought they would go off. They might go offensive line. This is where they're gonna take that safety from Oregon. That's what I'm calling Dylan Thiemann.
So these are some of the pieces that they drafted in the last 2 years now. Because Deshaun Watson might wind up your starting quarterback in Cleveland, but Quinshon Judkins, the running back out of the Ohio State Harold Vanderbilt, he was awesome last year. Now they've added Casey Concepcion. Concepcion is the first rounder the Browns have taken from Texas A&M since.
So 114 people here. We appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any comments or anything like that, we haven't had comments or anything else in over an hour and a half. Okay, so the Bears pick is in. Bills are on the clock. Bears. I'm going to predict they're taking Dylan Thiemann. They're going to take a safety. They need defensive help, particularly in the secondary. So I think they're going to take Thiemann. They could go McCoy. I think it's going to be one of those two. They need secondary help. So it'll be one of those two, either McCoy or Thiemann. So, yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be Thiemann. Oop. What did I just get rid of? I meant to do that. Oh, it was just that one, right? Yeah, so Thiemann. Buffalo. What does Buffalo do here?
I really like Casey Concepcion though for the Browns.
No, I like that too. I like it. That's a good, like I said, if you're gonna have Shador or Gabriel starting because of how bad they were last year, Let
Mhm.
them, instead of forcing stuff down the field, just short yard after the, yak. That's what Concepcion is good at. Just swing passes, short slants, stuff like that. He can take it immediately to the house. Rely on Judkins. You have Fannin, who came out of nowhere, was a really good tight end. I still think they need one more. I feel like there's a trade. Oh, Houston just traded with Buffalo. Okay. So Houston just traded up from 28 to 26 with Buffalo. Okay, interesting. So Bears, so Bills is now the Texans, and then this is the Bills. Okay, interesting. So that's interesting. Okay, so the Bears, so the Texans gave up 28, 63, and 150 or 160 something. So the Bills get a first, either a late second or a very early third, probably late second, and looks like a fifth. So okay. Okay, interesting. So Bills just collecting wide receiver, or collecting picks. Interesting. Okay. Bears pick is in. Okay. Wait, what? 49ers are already at pick 27. Yep, Thieneman called it.
That's a good pick. That's a really
Called
good
it.
pick.
That's 5 times now I called it. They needed secondary. Yeah, they needed secondary help. So they take Thieneman. I thought it was gonna be either McCoy or Thieneman, but that's a good pick for them. Wait, did I spell his name right? TheinEman. Yep, Thieneman. Yeah, he is a honestly, he's this year's Cooper DeJean. He just plays. He looks like he's just gonna.
Are you just saying that because he's white?
Well, a little bit, but also he just plays like his hair's on fire when you watch him. You know what I mean? Like I'm watching the NFL Network, and he's just like playing like he's just running downfield. Like look at that run support. Just he's like not afraid to tackle. He's just gonna go and just smack. He just wants to go and smack somebody in the face.
What are you trying to say, Connor? All white DBs look alike?
They all do. They do. We know that.
I'm noticing they all have dirty blonde hair. I'm
That's
picking
very
that up
true.
there.
Thieneman is to Chicago. It's the first time the Bears have used a first-round pick on a defensive player since 2018 when they selected Roquan Smith.
Which is crazy because I remember that used to be all the Bears used to draft.
Was secondary player was
And
defensive players.
defensive players, especially under Lovie Smith.
Until they took Trubisky in 2017. Yeah. Oh my God, I still can't believe that happened.
Dude, the Lovie Smith era was like every first round pick that the Bears had was going on a defensive player.
Which is funny because because other than like 2006, their defenses were actually not that good during that time period. If I remember,
Well, they were
Oh, his
decent some years.
they're saying his comp is Harrison Smith. If they get Harrison Smith, that's a great comp.
That's racist. That's a racist comp.
Why?
He's a white safety.
He's white. What? They're not going to get. I mean, they're not going to compare.
They could have compared him to a black safety.
Oh, Miami traded with 49ers. So Miami just traded up. So the Miami just traded your pick.
Oh, they did?
Miami just traded out of your pick, sent it to the 49ers to move up to 27. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Interesting. So Miami is here. So this is the now.
So basically how this is going to work is they traded us Jalen Waddle for whoever they pick at 27.
Well, no, because Miami just traded. Well, you traded the 30th pick to the 49ers because they just got that pick.
Well, I'm saying because then the Dolphins used that pick to then get the 27th pick.
Okay. So pick 30 and 90. That's a first and a mid third round pick to the 49ers in exchange for 27 and 138. So that's a fourth rounder to the Dolphins. Okay. That's not that bad. Okay. So Miami just traded up. Both Miami and so Houston traded up. Then Miami traded up. Okay, so best available: McNeil, Warren, Omar Cooper, McCoy, Hood, Denzel Boston, T.J. Parker, Howell from Texas A&M, Kedrick Falk.
Texans got to go offensive line here, right?
Houston? Oh yeah, so Lomo from Utah then. They have to go offensive line, I would assume.
Like they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Swear to God, if they go defense with how good their defense already is, that's just
Wow, that's a reach.
you're ahead of me.
They went Rutledge from Georgia Tech.
Okay, I mean, they went offensive line. It makes sense, but I thought they would go Lomo or
Yeah,
Lumu.
well, yeah, he's the highest.
I guess that was the highest available, but that doesn't mean obviously they have the same thing. So
Yeah. Well, I can't remember. Is it tackle they need help at, or is it guard?
I thought it was like just the entire offensive line, honestly. So he's a guard. So I guess that makes sense. There, you want to strengthen that interior. Wow, he didn't allow a sack at all in 2025. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, they were playing ACC teams, but you know.
They did play at least Georgia, and he still didn't give up a sack.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's true. That's true. That's fair.
Okay, so
Miami has to go like Denzel Boston or something here.
I feel like they would have gone Concepcion if he had been there.
Omar Cooper is interesting too.
I mean, I feel like Omar Cooper is being propped up by the fact he was catching passes from Mendoza. I don't know why, but my mind and the way I remember him, he didn't wow me as much as like Tyson or Tate or Lemon or even Concepcion.
I mean, he single-handedly saved Mendoza's ass in that Penn State game, or should I say single toe?
Single-footed.
Single-footedly. Yeah.
No, I get it. I mean, I get it. Yeah. So
Charlie Becker realistically was like the best receiver on that team, especially in the
Well,
playoffs.
Becker was good, but the one that always seemed to come through that he would always go deep. That they always go deep on.
Surratt,
Surratt, yeah, Surratt.
which is crazy because Surratt's not. I don't even know if he's like a second, maybe third.
Is he in
round
the
guy.
draft this year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
But people don't like him as much as they like Cooper.
Interesting. I think Dolphins will go. They'll probably. I think Boston makes sense. Maybe Cooper. I think they need to go wide receiver. I think. Who did they take before? Who did they take? Oh, they took Proctor. Right.
Oh.
So.
Dolphins pick is in.
Yeah, Dolphins pick has been in.
Buffalo. There's no way in hell they don't go receiver.
That's true. You know what's? Did you? So the schedule release right for the NFL comes up. Do you know where the Ravens? Do you know? Did you see the Ravens and Cowboys are playing each other in Rio de Janeiro?
No, I didn't know that.
I think it's like
That's going to be a dope game.
Like week 3. I think they play each other in Rio, which is actually crazy because that takes a game away. I think that was going to be a game from. That was that a home game or was that a road game for the Ravens? I think it might have
When
been
are the Broncos and the Ravens going to play again?
I
I feel like we haven't played you guys in a while.
We played you guys in 2024 when we blew you out at
Yeah.
when we blew you out in Baltimore.
Hey, Bo Nix had a touchdown in that game, all right?
Yeah, you caught a touchdown and you still lost by 30. It's like 41-10 or something. You got butthurt when we scored a touchdown. You're like, yeah, that's not gonna. You still would have lost. You still would have lost, giving up 34 points to the Ravens to us. I remember you got butthurt about that.
Well, yeah, because you guys were running up the fucking score.
No, you got mad about there was some play or some there was some touchdown we got that like either shouldn't have like you said shouldn't have counted because of some call by the refs or something. I'm like, yeah, cool. We still would have scored 34 points.
I blame the refs for that game.
We already scored like 27 at that point, and then you were still butthurt about it.
Lamar was killing us that game.
Lamar really does kill you. Other than the game that you hurt his knee in like what was that 2021? He really does play well against you guys, and I've seen the Broncos particularly.
I like to see how he does now that we have Nick Benito and Jonathan Cooper and.
Well, I mean, you had Benito at that point.
He wasn't starting though.
Well, and that was probably Benito. That was like early in that season when Benito started to.
That was like That was his rookie year, yeah.
But was it? Because didn't he already get an extension?
What do you mean?
Doesn't Benito already?
We signed it. We gave him an early extension.
I thought you couldn't give him extension until 3 years in.
Because he was oh, never mind. That wasn't his rookie year. That was his second year. But he didn't play much his first year. He came on his second year. That's what it was. We drafted him in 22.
Wait, the Dolphins took cornerback Chris Johnson?
Who?
Wow. Cornerback Chris Johnson from San Diego
State. What?
That's crazy.
Okay.
Apparently he was like a combine. I think he was a combine warrior, wasn't he?
Was he the guy that ran like the 4.3?
I don't know. Oh, they're gonna show that.
The Bills pick is already in.
I mean, they're comparing him to Tre'Davious White or Tre'Davious White. So if he becomes
isn't Tre'Davious White like 5'11"? Oh, the Bills traded their pick.
Bills trade back again?
To fucking New England. Oh my god. Oh my god. What
is the Bills doing? The Bills just love trading, don't they? The Bills are like, yeah, let's trade with all of our rivals.
Bro, is this the second year in a row they've done that shit? That last year they traded back with the Chiefs so the Chiefs could get Xavier Worthy. This year they trade back with the Pats.
The Bills also traded the pick that became Mahomes.
Oh
Bills
my
were-
fucking
because
god!
the Bills were I think pick 10, and they traded back, and the Chiefs traded up for Mahomes.
Watch the Patriots get fucking Denzel Boston here.
They go so they get Boston, and then they trade for AJ Brown.
Yeah, yeah. And the Bills are like, wait,
Crazy.
Josh is like, who the fuck am I throwing
What's
the
up,
ball to
Wolverine?
next year?
How you doing, man?
Like seriously, if I'm Josh Allen and they don't get me a receiver, am I just throwing to fucking Brandon Cooks again?
Okay, so Bills get trade back to 31, and all they get is picked 125, which
Are
is a
you
fourth.
serious?
Get a fourth.
The Bills must have like a trading back kink.
Well, actually, how many picks do they have? They might not. It could also be they just didn't have that many picks this year. You know what I mean?
Oh, Patriots went Lomu.
You're ahead of me, dude. Shut the stop.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Jesus Christ, you're like way ahead of me.
How far? How am I so far ahead of you? I have it on ESPN.
Oh, I'm on NFL Network, but I'm also on YouTube TV, dude.
I am too. You might move your thing ahead.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've been hitting some lag, so
Here you go.
so you go Lumu, offensive.
That's
tackle.
weird. That's a weird. Well, I guess they need because Drake May was sacked a shit ton last year.
I guess that makes sense.
But I mean,
That
is
was
this
pick
your
28.
is this your what's his name replacement?
What? Will Campbell?
Yeah.
No, Campbell was a guard. Campbell was a tackle. They move him to guard. They move Campbell to guard. That's what's going to happen now.
What, just so Campbell can get beat on the inside?
Yep. Doesn't Campbell have like super short ass arms too?
He does, but he was supposed to. Hey, people told me he was better than Joe Alt as a prospect.
So,
So,
so the Bills can trade with the Ravens now, just to complete the trifecta of trading, of making trades with their.
Trading with the Broncos so the Broncos can get back in the first round.
No, I'm just saying they love trading with their three biggest rivals, which are the Chiefs, the Patriots, and the Ravens.
Well, what? We're not a rival now?
I mean, I don't think so. Like
We're the only team outside of Baltimore and Kansas City that has knocked them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, but you're still like new. Like they've had us as the two teams as the Chiefs and the Ravens as like more actual rivals for longer because all three have been contenders for longer than you guys have been.
I'm just, you know what? I'm convinced that the Bills front office is ran by a bunch of cucks.
No, it's just
That's what I think.
I would say that it's just a bunch of dumbasses. Obviously, that whole
They
thing
have a
saying
thing
they
for
didn't want-
trading back.
That whole thing saying they didn't want to take
Coleman.
Coleman, and then but it was because of Joe Brady that they took Coleman.
Yeah. So,
Dude. Okay, Chiefs. They're gonna double dip and go in McCoy here. Go double corner.
dude, they get the two best corners in the draft. That's fucking wild.
I mean, that would be wild. It would be kind of fun. It would be kind of funny, but it makes sense given the fact they lost their two best corners. McCoy's a risk, though. He didn't play the entire year, so I don't know. We'll see. So let's see. I don't think it'll be McCoy. What do you think? Okay. So when is your guy's first pick now? Ryan.
For a life like no other, you need a car like no other. One that lands you in the quiet comfort of the largest global airport lounge network and lets you savor every bite with dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. restaurants. A card that unlocks unique experiences worldwide. For nights you'll talk about forever. There's nothing like Platinum. official payments partner of the NFL.
Verizon Small Business Days are coming, and we're here at Patty's Diner. Ever since Patty's Mango Cheesecake went viral, business has been booming. Patty looks to find her rhythm as the plates keep moving, and the orders are not slowing down. Here comes the Verizon business expert. She's bringing support, special offers, and everything this business needs. Nice assist. It's a great day to be a small business. Verizon Small Business Days are coming. So meet an expert today.
The 49ers have traded out of the first round. The Jets are pick 30.
How you feel is how you play. It starts with a click. Invisalign. Why is everyone so fired up?
It's a Stanley Cup playoffs. As they shift ladders every series to Stanley. And everyone is their shot to come.
Why is everyone so fired up?
It's the Stanley Cup playoffs. Every shift ladder.
179.
From every pick on NFL.com with a draft tracker presented by.
So the Jets have traded the first pick of the second round, pick 33, to trade back up into the first round. And they are pick 30, and they also sent pick 170 something. So they've sent like a fifth or like sixth round pick. So the 49ers will start the second round of the draft tomorrow night. The Chiefs' second first-round pick is in. And then it's the Jets, then the Bills, then the Seahawks to close out the first round. Here we go. Chiefs, what are they going to do? That'd be hilarious. I'll laugh, actually. I will laugh if they actually take a corner. If they take McCoy. Oh, Peter Woods. Okay. So Woods, defensive tackle from Clemson. Okay. Interesting. I guess that is the possible future Chris Jones replacement. Why is that is so weird. Why Peter Wood, his entire family is sitting in, everyone's in white except for him. It's like they're at a wedding. That's so weird, but okay. That's kind of funny. Okay, so Peter Woods. So that is the, I guess that's what they hope. They hope that is the Chris Jones replacement.
Overall, though, Joe, when you look at this, DJ made the point about Chris Jones helping him out.
Okay, Jets are on the clock. 6'2", 6'2.5", weighs just under 300 pounds. Wow. Yeah, so I guess that's the future Chris Jones replacement. Ryan?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
So, did you hear what I said about
what
the
Chiefs
Jets?
get? What the Chiefs get?
Peter Woods, defensive tackle from Clemson.
Probably preparing for Chris Jones to retire.
I guess that'll be the Chris Jones replacement eventually. We don't even. They're showing we don't even have a first round pick. Oh my god, that's funny.
What are the Jets? The Jets. What are they going to do here?
So did you hear that though? So the Jets traded the first pick of the second round, pick 33, and like 170 something, which is like a probably late fifth, early sixth, to move up to 30, and then the 49ers start the second round tomorrow night.
Okay. Jets take Taylor Green here.
Huh?
The Jets take Taylor Green here.
What team was he the quarterback of again?
Arkansas.
Oh, him. The guy who's
He's
like,
6'6", runs like a 4.3.
and he's like lanky as shit too.
Yeah,
What have they got on defense?
they went defense all this entire thing. Or no, Sadiq. They went Sadiq. Sadiq and David Bailey.
Oh, they went
Omar Cooper. Wow,
Omar
they're
Cooper.
really kind of stacking this roster. That's actually a really smart pick, in my opinion.
Okay, so they have Cooper, and so now they have Garrett Wilson, Sadiq,
Cooper,
and Omar Cooper Jr. for Smith. to
Geno
go
Smith
this
to
year.
throw the ball to.
They're gonna suck this year, and they're gonna have their pick probably. They'll be like in the top.
Oh, they
five.
also have Brees Hall too.
They still have Brees Hall. You're right, and then they'll draft one of either Manning,
Hart or Moore.
or Julian Sayin.
What if they're drafting Sadiq? You know, with the connection at Oregon, they're drafting Omar Cooper, and that's to go to Dante Moore next year. And we'll go, hey, we drafted your teammate. I know we're a dog shit organization, but
Yeah.
look, we have weapons for you. Trying to sell him on that.
Yeah.
Now the Bills have to go Boston. There's like no other receivers. Like in my opinion, like that are really good. I didn't expect this many receivers to go first round, to be honest.
I mean, so it's Tate. So it's been Tate. Then it was Jordan Tyson. Then it was Lemon. Then it was Concepcion, and now it's Cooper, right? It's those
Yeah,
five.
that's fine.
It's five. Oh, oh no, wait, Tennessee?
What do you mean Tennessee?
Tennessee just traded. Did Tennessee just trade? What?
Tennessee trade up for the Bills?
Tennessee traded with the Bills? No, wait. Who was 31?
The Bills.
The Bills just traded out of the first round?
Again?
The Bills traded out of the first round.
Oh my God. What
So
did
the
they
Bills-
get?
So the Titans just traded up from 35. So they traded from 35 up to 31. And the Bills have traded fully out of the first round.
What?
How many trade backs is that? 3 trade backs by the Bills?
Yeah. What are they doing?
What the fuck are they doing?
Josh Allen's got to be like, bro, Josh Allen's legitimately going to have like the blind and poor to throw the ball to next year again. They're really going to make him play hero ball again. What the fuck is Buffalo doing? I don't get that. And if you're the Titans, what are you
Because
doing?
I also checked, the Bills already have some picks and stuff. So it wasn't like they came in. There was one team only had like 4 or 5 picks this entire draft. I can't remember who it was. So that's a surprise.
What do the
Bills-
Titans do here?
They took Carnell Tate. So now,
Offensive line?
oh my God, please don't tell me this is where they take Price. They take Jadion
Oh,
Price.
and they go get the other running back, the other
They
Notre
go-
Dame running back.
Or they could go McNeil Warren. There's a bunch of good guys. There's McNeil Warren, McCoy.
I don't get, Connor. I don't get the Bills.
I don't know.
Like, no,
I-
seriously.
I'm just
What-
glad I don't have a terrible
Organization.
They're just so poorly run. It feels like it's funny. I'm on Reddit and everyone's like so mad that the Ravens just sat there and did nothing, and they get the best offensive line or one of like the best interior offensive lineman in the league in the draft. They just don't have to do anything. Just like, yeah, they could have taken Bain and people would have been pissed.
Titan selection. What did they get? Come on. Nobody cares. Let's go.
I didn't see what the trade was. Oh, Keldrick Falk. Okay.
Okay, yeah. That's
Okay. I like it.
Connor, let me ask you this. If you're Josh Allen, you don't have anybody to throw the ball to except Khalil Shakir. That was your entire problem last year. There were 6 receivers in this draft that would have been better than anything else you have on the roster right now. And you just watched your front office trade back 3 times.
To not take Omar Cooper, to not take Concepcion, because I think he was taken around when they still could have taken him. To not take Denzel Boston.
Yep. After also telling you that they thought it was too pricey to trade for Waddle.
I mean,
Like,
the Ravens, like, they also need wide receiver, but like, at least like,
you guys aren't as desperate as the Bills are, though. Like, the Bills they have nobody. Like, they legitimately have nobody.
I mean, you would say at this point that Zay Flowers is better than DJ Moore.
Zay Flowers is yes.
Holy shit, Keldrick Falk is 6'5", nearly 6'6".
Never mind. I forgot that they did get DJ Moore, but it's not old DJ Moore. That's like you're getting washed DJ Moore if you're the Bills. Seattle's taking Jadarian Price. I'm calling it.
You're calling it?
Yeah. They haven't switched yet, so saying Seattle's on the clock.
So, Jesus, I don't know what the fuck
the Bills,
because the Bills took Keon Coleman after they traded back out of the pick that became Xavier Worthy, and then took Keon Coleman at the top pick of the second of the second or third pick of the second round, or was right at the end of the first. I know you're saying price. I'm going to call. They're going to go defense. They're going to go defensive. They're going to go secondary because they lost a bunch of second. They lost a secondary.
Didn't they sign somebody?
Huh?
Didn't they re-sign?
I don't think so. I think they're going to go they're going to go defense because they lost like Mafe. They lost, I think, a corner and a safety. I think. I can't
This
remember.
This is where McNeil Warren goes.
I'm either saying McNeil Warren, McCoy, or Hood, Colton Hood, who's also from Tennessee.
You don't think, though, the fact that they don't have a running back, this running back class is once you get past Price, it's pretty bad. Like, and you don't have one. And if there's written reports that if Price were to make it to the second round, the Jags would make a trade up to get him. Like, can you risk that?
Because I'm looking at the Jags, like I'm looking at the second round. The Jags are nowhere to be seen, so they would have to trade way up.
Yeah, but that's been reported. That was reported a couple days ago. That
no, I know that. I'm just saying. Like I'm looking at it as like so 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay.
Where did the Jags' first and second round picks go?
Did they not trade us? Did they not trade Jags 2026 first round pick? Where did he go? Oh, it was part of the package for Travis Hunter last year.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
That makes sense. I forgot about that. Yeah. So that's the pick that the Browns had at 24 or 25. Is that what they had? Is that the pick that they had? Yeah, the Browns had pick 24 and had Concepcion, so that's where the Jags would have been. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, Seahawks pick is in. First round is about to end. And then the 49ers are on the clock to start this second round tomorrow night at what? Like, I think it's like 6 or 7?
6, 7. There you go.
Oh, Jesus Christ, please don't.
6, 7 joke, 3.5 hours in.
Exactly. NFL draft round 2 start time. So start time for the second round will be 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I don't know how much time. Oh my God.
Is it just the second, or do they do the second and the third together?
It's the second and the third.
Okay.
So I think there's less time. I don't know how much time there is in between the picks. In the second and third round, I don't know.
It's only 5 minutes per pick in the second and third round, right?
Is that what they said? I don't know.
No, I'm on the clock, right?
How much time?
Price to the Seahawks. Let's fucking go.
Okay, so
Time.
second round you have 7 minutes. So second round you have 7 minutes. Rounds 3 through 5 you have 5 minutes.
Connor. Jadarian Price to the Seahawks.
You're way too far ahead of me, dude.
I'm not. They ruined my chat ruined it for me.
Of course they fucking did. Of course. Or they're just fucking with you.
Probably. Well, they could be too. Yeah. Let's see. This dude's too short for the mic.
So this is a 2-time cancer survivor, Make-A-Wish. This is the second guy.
Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. I take that joke back. I did not realize that. I have this shit muted. My bad.
This guy's like screaming right into the mic.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! First team in NFL history with 2 running backs in the first round. Let's fucking go! We are running back you. Nobody can say that. Nobody can say that they had 2 running backs the same year go in the first round.
I mean,
let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Oh, Ryan, by the way, you need to go back into, I'm telling you this right here, right now, right? Ryan.
Let's go.
Ryan.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you this right here, right now. You need to cut. You need to clip this and put it as a short on this. Because we need to start doing that. We need to start doing more shorts from the streams.
We do.
But when the Cardinals took Love, we had a guy in here who was a Titans fan who, if you look back at this guy Ricardo, right? If you look back at if you look back at the comments and where it's this, it says no. I see that and he immediately pops up and I immediately just burst out laughing and I'm just laughing hysterically at his reaction. You need to cut that. Just clip it. You need to just clip that. It's just like a funny little moment reacting to the draft, okay?
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, so we have quarterback so wide receivers that are still available: Denzel Boston, Jeremy Bernard, Zachariah Branch, Antonio Williams, future Raven, maybe, well, probably not, but Eli Stowers. They're going to take a
Future Bronco.
Ravens are going to take a tight end, guaranteed. They'll take they're going to take 2 tight ends. They're going to take one in the 3rd, take one in the 4th, and then the requirement is that whoever they take later in the draft, whether it's a 4th round pick, becomes the better of the 2. That's always what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens. We could have taken like if we had taken Kenyon Sadiq, we would have taken another tight end in like the 5th. He would have become better than Sadiq. That's what would have happened. Okay. So we've been here for nearly 3.5 hours. We got up to 128 people just watching us, mostly not even really talk, just kind of whatever.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys watching. We appreciate you guys joining us for this. Ryan, please clip that if you can of that Jeremiah Love reaction. That would be really kind of funny.
Yeah. I'll get back and I can cut that up when I get back from the spring game. So
yeah, cut that. Cut the you can cut the Jadon Price.
Jadon Price, yeah.
Jadon Price as well if you want.
Did you call it? Never mind.
Huh?
Never mind. I think you're just tired.
Oh, what did I say? Jared? I started saying like Jared on Price or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know his fucking name. I just know his last name is Price. So, okay. So, but guys, that is it for us. For Ryan Fravel, I am your host, Connor. Let's be Franklin Doherty. We'll be back whenever. We'll figure. I don't know when we'll be back. We gotta start doing some preseason stuff, right?
Yeah, pre-spring. We'll be doing our conference breakdowns and all that stuff. So
yeah, so we got some time to go. But yeah, Ryan, we gotta make sure we just start doing some shorts. That will start helping bring some people in. I think that'll be a funny little thing to just make sure it's like funny reaction to Jeremiah Love drafted to the Cardinals. I'm just like, you ever see the clip of urinating tree laughing hysterically at 5 Points vids when they took Kadarius Toney?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I was laughing like urinating tree. I literally was having the exact same laugh. It was hilarious. It was a very funny moment. So I think you need to cut that and use that.
We'll do.
Okay, so it looks like the Ravens were talking with one team about trading back, but it fell apart, apparently, according to Eric DeCosta. So we could have possibly traded back, but didn't happen. So okay. So yeah, we'll be back. We don't want to do a stream again tomorrow for the 2nd and 3rd round, do we?
No, it'd be too long. Unless you guys want to do it, unless you guys want to hop on and do it, I won't be able to. But
most people seem to at least do the 2nd and 3rd. Most YouTubers do the 2nd, do it. So maybe I'll just hop on.
I know we typically have. I think we have. But
we've done it before. I think like once, but not too much. But yeah. So if you guys do that, feel free to join us. If I decide to just do that, I might just do it by myself. Just kind of chill, maybe kind of react to some of these picks. Obviously, it's not always as interesting as the first round unless some big trade somehow comes out of nowhere. We'll see. But like I said, this has been the Week So Podcast. We will be back later, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe.